Personally, we need to figure out what size of burger though. Are we talking like the £1 cheeseburger from McDonald's, or are we talking a Whopper?
It's a good ass question.
I mean, I would assume a quarter pounder is your standard burger.
Two.
Eat my burgers upside down.
I mean, that shouldn't matter.
I'm vegetarian, so I don't
Yeah,
eat
get
quarter
your-
pounders.
Any excuse to mention it, though, eh?
Well,
Get
Burger
your
King does a vegetarian burger. So...
Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, but those were given our food poisoning.
Shit.
I still have
Yes.
veggie burgers, which are nice.
Yeah. Fantasy meat.
I will not be sucking
Then
on
again-
soothers for the whole session, just at the start here.
Actually, no, that's good that you're vegetarian. At least you're not vegan.
Oh no, I draw the line at vegan. I no. And I still eat eggs and drink milk and cheese. Yeah.
Yeah, because no milk could be no coffee, and you can't have that.
Yeah. No.
One thing I will say, non-dairy milks last so much fucking longer than regular milk.
Yeah.
And
No,
I
I
do
can
love
imagine
my
that.
almond milk.
Have you
So
sheltered into all the stuff you can safely eat now then, Callum?
It still surprises me. So I can obviously eat dairy again, but there's certain dairy that will still slam into me like a truck. So
Right.
for instance, like a dairy milk flake fucking annihilates me.
Oh, okay.
But I could have a full Domino's double decadence pizza. Body has no problem whatsoever with it.
Right.
It's weird how these things can happen. So that's a bit like me. Like some things, like I can eat some stuff, and then some stuff I can't. It's just when it comes to the.
Yeah, but not
I'm
like
talking
we
about the
had-
milk tolerances.
No,
Not like
mine's-
with yours. Yours is crazy, but yeah.
No, mine's is just stress. Really, that's ultimately what it was. It was stress that was causing it. As soon as I changed my job, suddenly I could eat all the things again.
Ah.
That's so bizarre.
Maybe
That's me.
because something that happened was when I was on holiday, I could eat dairy again, and I originally just thought, oh, must be UK dairy that I can't have, right? Because why would I be able to have dairy abroad but not in the UK? Must be some proteins in the UK or some allergen thing, or
because you
whatever.
said you thought it was like a particular enzyme or something like that.
Yeah. Or is it some like product they put into the cows or something that
additive?
That's what my brain was going. No, just turns out I was just very stressed at my job, and when I'm on holiday, I'm not stressed.
Oh goodness.
But I still have some symptoms. Obviously, when I get stressed, kind of comes back. So.
Well, looky here. Come strolling in.
Yeah, it's me. What's the password to this new link you gave me?
It's the same password as we always use, which you definitely know of by heart by now. It's butts.
Butts. Okay, because
always
Dave's
butts.
keeps fucking changing.
Does it?
So I
That's-
got
that's his
confused.
fist.
Yeah.
It's always his fist.
Well, it's fist for fist, but then it's like blood for the vampire game, and then it's
Oh, why
buzz
does
for
he do that,
the
man?
Shadowrun game. I don't fucking know, but it gives me a twitch in the eye every fucking time.
Oh, why would I don't even know why
I
you
thought
do that.
Butts was one of his, like...
No, but I use butts for everything on mine. I never change it.
That's the way to do it.
Well, yeah, I think so. Right. Okay, I was going to do something, but I can't do that. So I guess we'll just go to what we remember from last week. Who wants to pitch in first? Glenn.
I'll pitch in.
Okay, well, you can go first if you want, Laura. What do you remember about last week?
Okay, so we were what's called in the cars. I was in the back, in the other car, and they were in the front car. And then we ended up going to that sort of village place where up at the hills where that church place was, for Shanira. And what's called, we got, one sort of guy went like that, oh, taste the water, and we were like, no. And then what's called, Swindle's character got like he was really sick and stuff like that. And then we were in the queue, and then there was these trees that were eating people and like basically melted the skin and just throwing out the bones. And we had to dodge them, and then we ended up in the big sort of a church castle shrine, where we were with that guy that was helping. I can't remember his name, but he was helping us. And we had to get through it, and there was a wee boy that was what's called in the center of the machine, that we were to travel home from. And so, there was some of the sort of priest type, they're not priests, but, the sort of servants of the Shinira, trying to, what's called, block us from getting to the machine. Also, the wee boy had a mouth, and basically everyone that was walking up there, he was eating them. His whole face went, opened up and was basically munched the person.
It's so interesting to me the way you remember things.
Yeah. And then, but we eventually we got out of there, and then what's called, when we went in that machine, we touched the machine, and then that was it. We ended up in a area that looked like home. However, we all had a disfigurement. I had like a sort of lizard hand. Other people had like the skin and things. Some people had the shape of the lizard. It really just depended on what you got. Yeah, that was my take on it.
Do you have any details you want to add to that, Glim?
Yeah. Got a damn squid arm, I think. That.
Well, you do not have a squid arm. You are hunched over and short of breath. Your limbs are just regular limbs.
Betty's the one with the weird
Yeah,
arm.
Betty has one weird arm. Yes.
Yeah, I have the hand that's.
But I thought
you
I
said it was
touched
a
it,
hand.
so
You can touch
You
it, but
said I
you
had
don't.
the hand.
You don't have that though. She does.
Yeah,
You're
I
just not
had
hunched
that.
over.
Yeah, but mine wasn't the squid thing. I have a hand that's the reptile. You said
Oh,
it
I
was
know what your
reptile.
hand's like. Yeah, so it's like if you
It
imagine
wasn't the arm. You never said anything about arm.
well,
You
okay,
just said
like your
hand.
wrist to your hand. So it's your
Yes.
it's more like an eagle claw, like all stretched out, but the skin is still like human skin. It's just like the shape and the talon is different.
Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's what it's disgusting.
okay, so I'm hunched over and
Was there any other details from last week you wanted to add in there that she may have brushed over or gotten wrong or forgotten? Right, Spindle, do you want to add anything to that or go over anything in that?
I mean, no. I killed, or at least I think I killed Samuel with the power of God on my side. But now I'm a lizard man. Slightly better off than Richard at the moment. That's the only thing.
What are you talking about?
Richard
Richard's
got the worst.
perfectly fine.
I will summarize your
Right.
mutations in a moment, yeah.
hold on. I'm hunched over,
Richard
so
thinks
what?
he's fine.
What the
Richard's
hell?
fine. He can see
I don't
his
remember.
hands.
I'm seriously drawing blanks here because I'm like,
John Black's about what? Being hunched over?
you said I'm hunched over. What does that mean?
I will
Means like
actually give
scoliosis.
you in a second. I'm just copying a file over here.
The Hunchback of Nevada.
Uh-huh.
Put this here. I put it in Discord before, but I'm going to put it in Foundry, so it's here. Where's Mythos? Callum, did you have anything to add to what happened last week?
Only that it seemed that the god of that world was desperate to keep us there and was reaching its tentacles, and in the last moments was grabbing us to keep us there. And then poof, we were able to get transported through. And Richard's perfectly harmless. Nothing wrong with him at all. He's standing upright. He's like, I can see myself. I've got all my limbs. Great.
Wait, that's how I look?
No. So, if we can just recap one at a time. So, Betty, you are consumed with a thirst for human blood. And if you're exposed to human blood, your tongue's going to kind of curl up and dart out like a mosquito proboscis, hungrily looking to devour it. Jeffrey, you
I
were
just
seeing...
have the one hand thing.
Wait. You also had the claw on your right hand, as we said.
Yeah,
Right, that's
yeah.
your mutations.
But I'm standing up straight and stuff, yeah. I'm
You
fine
only
after
have the
that,
things that I
yeah.
just said, yes.
Okay.
Jeffrey, when you were on the other side, you were seeing like ghostly apparitions, people that weren't quite there, moving around. And now that you are over here, your posture is like this creature in the picture. It's hunched over. You cannot straighten out your back like you would normally do. And you find that you can breathe, but it feels like there's not a lot of oxygen. The air is very thin. And you're like panting or whatever, trying to like get enough breath. So you can breathe,
Sorry,
but
Dark.
it's
I don't.
difficult to breathe.
I apologize. I don't remember me hearing that.
That was like
I
right at the
actually
very
do.
end.
Yeah.
Definitely the
That's
end
why.
last
That's
time.
why I
Yeah.
didn't hear. Yeah, that's why I didn't hear it. Because I'm like, I remember hearing everyone had mutations, and then
No, that was your one. Yes. So you have that. You're like that. But I mean, you don't have any claws. Your skin's fine. There's nothing like visual apart from this like hunched.
can I try
Awesome.
to adjust myself?
You can, of course, but you're not. Your back just doesn't straighten out that way anymore. It's naturally like curved over. To
Okay,
give
so
you
this is
kind
what
of
I do.
posture.
I lay down straight.
Well, I mean, you can't straighten out. That's what I'm saying. You can lay down, but you
Yeah,
won't be able to straighten
we
out.
all have something,
You're
Glenn.
all kind of like lying down in the
look, I've got like a pure weird claw, if you got what I mean. And if I taste
was
human
role-playing.
blood, then I might have a tongue, if you got what I mean.
Imagine Jeff is basically, when he tries to straighten his back, he basically just like one of those seesaws for kids. He tries, head touches the floor, but his feet are skyward. He tries the other way, his he's just
Oh,
standing.
roll my back.
So, as bad as that seems, let's move on to Daniel, who's Swindle's character. Daniel, who had this thirst for human blood and the curling tongue, he was also seeing the ghostly apparitions. He was also hearing singing that other people couldn't hear, and then he was hearing voice in his head speaking to him from this angel, which no one else could, well, apart from Richard could hear. And then on top of that, he also has all these nostrils down the side of his torso that he seems to be breathing through. And his nose is scabbed away and fallen off.
Great.
And now that he's through on the other side, in addition to all that, his skin is like snake skin, kind of like the tone of this creature in the picture here. And that covers his entire being. The good news is you no longer have a hole in the middle of your face, Daniel, because it's covered like flat with this skin.
What about Richard? Is he got anything?
Yes.
Richard's totally fine. No,
So-
he's totally fine.
Richard, who was able to hear the singing and hear the voice, the same as Daniel, now that he's through the other side, he is also hunched over in this posture and finding it hard to breathe. He also has this snake skin all over his entire body. In addition, both of his hands are these big, long, elongated claws. And in addition, his feet are these like sharp hoofs instead of feet that are like bursting through his boots. And in addition, he has these massive, large, black, bulbous eyes.
You forgot the kids singing.
The kids singing? You could hear the chant, yes, and the voice, yes. No.
Okay,
You
totally
did. Sorry, yeah, you had that before. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. See, he's totally fine.
So at this point, you touch the device and all that stuff happened, and then snap, you're just like flash there, lying in this like desert area with a couple of a mountain either kind of like side of you. It's like sun is high in the sky, it's nice and warm. I think I'll take us to a nice desert picture. And everything, it's a nice warm sun and it's calm and everything's serene. You just feel like the desert wind breeze sort of just blow past. And then you just kind of get up and realise that it's safe. And you turn around and then you see each other. What is your initial reaction?
Oh, my reaction's like, oh my gosh, the claw from the hand. And I might
My
have
back.
a wee bit of... I think I might have the taste for human blood. Oh my gosh! And then I just like look at Richard. Who are you?
I'm sorry. I'm just imagining just Betty just standing. There's this horrific abomination. She's just like, "Who are you, friendly stranger?" It's just... Richard tries to stand, and I imagine, like, I'm not gonna do this for it, but I can just imagine he just speaks with a rasp.
I mean, you might, because you're struggling to breathe at the same time. It could affect your speech, yeah.
I still think probably Richard, because he is delirium. He doesn't see himself. He just thinks he's got something in his throat, or he's just like he's broke a rib or something. Like he sees himself as human. Like his brain's just like, nope, you are human.
He's still like wearing like
His clothes.
like the shredded remains of Richard clothes, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. It's like just kind of see the spectrum of mutations that we have. I just look at Richard like, Richard, are you okay?
I think I've broke a rib. It's really hard to breathe.
Is he actually speaking English or it's monster noises?
Might also be worth noting that Jeffrey and Richard and Daniel all failed their stress rolls that we did last time. So at this moment, you are also panicking.
Yeah, but is Richard like able to speak, or is it just monster noises?
He can. Well, that's up to him. But I'm not going to say there's any interference with your voice if you don't want there to be.
I think just like a strong raspiness, like a sort of a gaspiness that's like hard to breathe. I'm not role playing that the entire time. My throat will kill me.
Yeah.
But I would imagine. Yeah, like I imagine it's raspy, short breath. Like he's having to have short breaths. Like it's like there's constant pauses whenever he's talking, because he's trying to get another breath in for the next word or syllable.
I'm gonna need a chiropractor. What's going on?
If anything, Daniel's probably freaking out about his own scaly skin and all this mess.
Betty's like trying to put like one of her gloves on, and she's just like, oh, this is like totally shredded.
Yeah, I mean the
claw.
claw is like I said, elongated. So I mean the digits would definitely not fit into something like a glove, and then the ends are just this sharp talon. But I mean, it doesn't feel painful or anything like that. You have full flexibility and everything with it.
She gets out her nail file and she's just like filing it down.
It's still good. It's still good. Yeah.
Yeah.
On the hillside, just sort of like north of where you guys are all sat in a circle in the dirt, trying to come to terms with what you're seeing now. Eric, you have spent the morning driving and then hiking towards Timber Mountain. And you just kind of pause for a second. You're about 15 minutes up the hillside, and you pause for a minute to just take a drink out of your canteen and just look around. And as you look back the way you just came, where there wasn't anybody, there are 4 people sat in a circle on the dirt.
Can I see what they look like at this point?
I mean, you're about 50 minutes uphill from them, so you can definitely see them, the shape of them. Not any great detail at that distance in terms of like face or whatever. One of them is definitely going to look weird, especially if he stands up, because he's like a different shape and colour to the rest of them.
Just, I picture myself like, you know, having been in mid taking a drink, probably spitting it all out in a comical fashion.
Yeah. And I mean, you're like, where would they came from? They weren't there a second ago. They definitely didn't just walk there. You would have noticed them.
Do I have like a pair of binoculars or anything that I could get a closer look before I start approaching?
I think you would have been prepared. What coming
Yeah,
out
I mean,
here,
I would
survival
think I would
gear,
have something,
binoculars, a pistol maybe even, or a rifle. You definitely have all of that with you.
Yeah, I'd like to take a quick kind of closer look at, you know, the figures down there. Although having having been through the description of what everybody's like already, I guess I kind of know, like in a meta sense, what I'm looking at. So, I would probably be quite alarmed at these kind of demi-humans just having appeared from nowhere, but
Sure.
like in lieu of like nothing else going on around the place, I feel like I'm probably going to have to go and check this out. So I'm going to like cautiously move towards them.
Do you want to make a stress roll for me? Because you can obviously
Sure.
like they've just appeared, and then one's kind of monstrous. If you just press C, your character sheet will pop up.
The Illuminati is real. Lizard people exist.
And also, I mean, because of like you know what this place is, and you've been through things before, a monster popping up is not 100% unexpected. But the fact that it has happened is uncomfortable, and you're out here alone.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would be quite kind of freaked out. Like, you know, sort of, it's happening again. Oh God, what's happened to these people? Where did they come from? Thought all this was in the past.
Do I notice him?
Yeah, I mean, you guys, if you look around, you can see there's a man walking down the hillside towards you.
I conceal my claw and then go, oh, hi. It's like, obviously, I'm pretty normal apart from the claw.
Just the company of the absolute monster beside you that
Yeah,
you're not
yeah,
freaking
pretty
out
much.
about.
Yeah.
They're just chilling. Yeah, I'll cautiously approach as they don't seem to be hostile.
Sure. Betty, I mean, you can describe yourself, Betty, the kind of person that approaches him.
Sort of a tall man, sort of tall, broad-shouldered man that's,
No,
you
describe
know...
you.
Me?
Yeah,
okay,
describe,
right.
so he knows what he sees.
Alright, okay. So, he just sees, like, a woman, you know, with, like, a skirt and a blouse on, you know, with a hat and, you know, and I've
Robes.
concealed
You're all
my...
wearing those cultist robes, remember?
You're wearing the robes. Well, you just see a woman wearing robes, and you don't see her hand because she's concealed that hand. So she looks pretty normal, kind of like, you know, dozy do.
I should see if there's a way to flash a picture up, but I don't think there is. I mean, they will all be wearing as well these big red, dark red cultist robes they were using as a disguise previously. Yeah, I guess Betty stands up and waves with her good hand to say hi. What's your kind of approach towards them, Eric?
Yeah, I'll walk kind of slowly towards them, like a steady gait. Like I'll maybe match Betty's gesture. I'll just like slowly raise my arm, but I'm looking quite apprehensive about what I'm walking into.
Yeah, so the one guy is like hunched over, but I mean, he looks human at least. The other two don't really look human. One of them's a little more humanoid looking than the other, although he doesn't seem to have a nose. He's just got this snake skin. On the parts of him you can see now that you're closer. And then the other guy's all hunched over, and his robes and his clothes are all kind of like torn, and that definitely doesn't look like a human being.
Like, don't be afraid. Like, we
Come in peace.
there's been a mutation. We went to another world.
Right, and you.
And this is what we. Sorry.
How did you get here? You appeared out of nowhere.
Well, we all looked human like you, and then I just put out my claw hand to say, like, I had.
Just casually.
Yeah, just casually, I'm like, don't be afraid of my claw hand. This was a mutation that I got from, transferring from one world to the other, and this is what I got. So basically, and my other friends, they were human as well. They have, just a mutation that is, that's changed how we all look. So, please don't be scared of us, because we're harmless, and we want to get back to normal, as in look, the way we used to look. I want to have my hand back, but and I'm sure they want to look human again. So
Where were you before? How did you get here though?
We managed to cross over to another dimension. Professor Patrick Palmer, he apparently built a machine that took him there as well, and he managed to work the machine to send us back.
Palmer, my God. Do you know where he is? Have you met him?
Yeah, he couldn't come back with us. Wait, how do you know him?
He was someone I worked with once before, but now I think he is probably the one responsible for your current condition. What kind of interactions did you have with him?
Wait, are you Scott?
Come again?
Are you Scott Davis?
Davis? No. My name is Lund, Eric Lund.
Oh, okay. You live at the Starchild Ranch.
Yes.
Right, and he stole the machine from you?
Yes. Palmer is the one who's taken the things that I think are responsible for the way you are now.
Yeah.
can you change us back?
Yes, I believe we can change you back, but we'll need to find the machine first. Or have you met Davis as well?
No. I think Davis was already grabbed by the authorities.
He wasn't a well man.
Yeah. I think he was trying to find Palmer, and I think he was grabbed and taken before he could work on the machine.
So Palmer sent you back here?
Yeah, he it's a bit of a long story. He's essentially trapped. He couldn't survive in our world again because he's also changed.
I see. Was he alone? Was anyone else with him?
Yeah, he was mostly alone. He definitely did some things that I can't fully prove, but
You mean, did he do something like this to others as well?
I don't think so. I remember seeing bodies, but I'm not sure if those were there before or after, or if he was even responsible for them. In any case, he was changed, and he's trapped in that other place. And I think I'll just kind of look around where we kind of appeared. Is there any sign of the machine?
Oh no, there's nothing here except the
Yeah.
desert.
Yeah, the machine is still in that other place, I think.
So, you came here you came here using the machine.
Yeah, I think so. Palmer calibrated it, and we just sort of held on.
If you may recall, Spindle Daniel, when you had the conversation with Power before as well, he did tell you that there would be machines in other worlds. But the machine itself didn't seem to travel through with you, it just opened the gateway.
Ah, yeah.
Because I've been trying to find the machine here, where in this realm, if you want to call it that, where we are now. My only lead on it is taking me towards an airfield nearby. I was heading there now. I mean, I guess we could go there together. You might find some answers there.
Would that... do you need that machine in order to fix us?
I think it's the only chance we have, to be honest.
Yeah. Just kind of look over at the the varying degrees of mutation.
Yeah, what's
I think that'd be
Richard's
best.
reaction at the moment?
The reaction of Richard or Richard's reaction of this whole conversation?
Yeah, the latter.
I think he's just gonna go with it. I don't think he's really like. I mean, he just saw people getting eaten and chased by a god, so yeah, this all sounds pretty rational and understandable and consistent. I don't think he's going to understand it. I think he's just going to be nodding along, or the lizard monster is going to be nodding its head along with the conversation.
The creepy cultist, alien lizard monster, snake person.
Yeah,
What
you know.
about Jeffrey? What's Jeffrey feeling?
I just bothered that my back was all messed up.
You doing the young Frankenstein thing where you keep reaching around for your hump?
Well, I'm trying my best to try to straighten it, because that's probably Eric.
Sure. Okay, so you're standing there just struggling and then struggling and then struggling and then getting your breath back because you're out of breath.
Is your friend all right? He seems to be in some distress.
I mean, I
He's
think we
failing.
all...
They're chiropractor somewhere.
I think we all have a lot of reasons to be distressed at the moment. Gesturing at my lack of a nose and scaly skin.
I guess if we're going to travel, we'll probably need to cover you guys as best we can so that you don't stand out quite as much.
Yeah, I think that would be best.
So Eric has spent... You have left really early this morning, Eric, to get out here because this is quite a few miles out from your ranch. So you would have driven a good chunk of the way and then hiked the rest of the morning. It's now kind of like 1 p.m. Timber Mountain is like right beside you, and that's where you were headed originally to check out the location. The airfield is about 60 miles northeast, so it would require going back to the truck and driving around back onto the highway, and then the road's like the long route to get there. And it's definitely going to be part of the road will take you through the military zone, so there would be a checkpoint and such up ahead if that was the route you were to take. Unless you want to hike across the desert in the nuclear testing zone for 60 miles, that's fine too.
Yeah, I feel like hiking across a nuclear testing zone is something that could only end well.
I mean, yeah, I'm already pretty mutated, so.
Did everyone bring Radex?
Radix?
No.
These guys are well prepared. They have a pistol.
Yeah.
We have cultist ropes. That's, plus 10 relationship with an elder god.
I also have, the
Thirst for
power of
blood.
God on my side, so.
I still have my shotgun, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh yes, you had the shotgun as well. That's right.
And we
I
also
still have my
have
shotgun.
Actually, Daniel also has a bit of wood that is like covered in gore.
Oh, yeah. Like a vice-like grip on that thing. It's just the shattered shard of wood covered in gore.
Yeah, so I mean, while you're having this fairly casual conversation, Eric, your eyes are probably drawn to this shard of wood just dripping blood in his hand.
So yeah, about the blood and the wood. I mean, is everything okay with that?
We unfortunately had to fight our way to get to the machine.
I see.
And now that your attention is drawn to it for a second, Daniel, can you roll stress to resist slurping the blood? Okay.
Dude, I'm on one box.
But you've still got something you can cross out.
Yeah, then I'm useless. I lose my rosary. That's my
Swindle,
safety
I am
blanket object.
three bad dice rolls from being permanently broken.
Yeah, but the thing is though, like my last anchor is my crucifix, and that's one of my psychoses is object dependence. I have to have my cross.
Your cross, you couldn't swallow it.
No, but crossing it doesn't mean that it disappears or anything like that. It just means that it's not something you care about anymore. You know what I mean? You lose your connection to it. Or it loses the ability to become something that you can anchor yourself to sanity with. So yeah, I mean, you're basically abandoning sanity.
Yeah.
So anytime you
Yeah,
found
no.
your fear, you'd be like full-blown sanity, panic attack.
Yeah.
I was gonna say sanity attack because that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Just attacked by reality. Just like, oh no, I'm sane.
I need my cross. I don't have it anymore. Ah! God has forsaken me.
Yeah, basically.
Which has happened, but never mind.
Well,
Okay, so I mean, what next?
Do we know of any other way, like hiking across the nuclear zone or driving through the military checkpoint, or those are only two options?
I mean, you could try, if you had an off-road vehicle, you could try driving across some of the desert. And then going over the fence, which presumably exists. I do have a bit here with maps, and I think I have another map I could add. Might give you something of an idea. Let me just add this. Where did I put the maps? Okay, yeah, if you just go to handouts, 955 handouts, and then there's one called maps, and then there's a page number 6 is map.
it's currently blank for me.
Oh, why is it blank?
Yeah, mine just says maps and map.
When I edit, I can see it. I need to save it.
Oh, there we go.
Now I can see it.
Okay, I hadn't saved it. There you go. Yeah, so
Is that in journals? Yeah.
yes. So you'll see on the sort of bottom left-ish, you can see Beatty. And then if you go right of there, it says Yucca Mountain. That's pretty much where you guys are right now. And then if you keep following that like northeast, you'll see a square that says Area 51. That's where Groom Lake Airfield is. Because at this point in history, the CIA had just purchased the airstrip there in order to turn it into Area 51 later.
Oh, brilliant.
So basically the whole of the Nevada test site is between you and your destination. But yeah, I mean, you can see the roads there and then the little red roads, which exist in this time period. They don't in the future. So there's a couple of different pathways around you could take. Presumably anywhere you get close to the area is going to be cordoned off one way or another.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yes, so I mean you can go straight across, you can go around, you can go on foot, you can go by truck, you could hijack a plane, I suppose. there's variations there.
Yeah.
I'm now just imagining Jeff trying to fly a plane with his spine as curled up as it is, because I'm now just imagining his head under the steering wheel as him trying to steer.
Jesus. Yeah, I mean, no matter what, we have to get through some sort of checkpoint or fence or something.
But like I said, although there's the military zone, and if you're driving through like Mercury and towns like that, they're all just the personnel that work in the facility and the military site. I mean, it's not like one single military base, you know what I mean? It's like a big area that's just like fenced off. And at this point in history, they might not even have fenced off the entire like area yet, because they have literally just purchased it. At this moment, it's just a very quiet countryside airstrip that uses the salt plain as the airstrip.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather not go through the test site, but I would rather go around it.
Would Eric have access to an off-road vehicle?
I mean, you live in a ranch. That's up to you. It's your ranch. You can have whatever you want there.
Yeah, I mean, for argument's sake, let's say I would have an off-road vehicle that would be able to take us hopefully close enough to the airship.
So obviously there's a lot of mountains around here, but you know, anywhere that's not a mountain, it's just flat desert. So if it's not impassable, it's probably pretty plain sailing.
So,
yeah, I mean, I think that seems like I'm almost afraid to say it, the safest way of going about this.
Couldn't be simpler.
That's not ominous at all. I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
don't worry, guys. God's with us.
Well, I mean, as you can tell from these guys, nothing bad has happened yet, so it's been plain sailing so far as well.
Yes, pretty much.
This is God's plan. For me to have scaly skin and no nose and nostrils on my side. And a mighty thirst for human blood.
It's alright, Eric knows what he's doing. He'll be home in no time.
Yeah. We just met this guy. Let's just put all our trust in him and break into a government airbase.
Oh boy. Yeah, I think probably our best bet is to try going in off-road and see if we can find somewhere to sneak onto the airbase without going through any manned checkpoints.
Okay, so as this discussion is going on, and I don't know, Eric, maybe you're like pulling out a map and you're sort of like finger tracing routes and things like that. Jeff, you can see like another of these ghostly apparitions, and Daniel may notice it at a moment when he's distracted as well. But it's not a human person walking around this time. You start to see the outlines, the trace images of those massive tree-like creatures that were stomping around. And as you're looking around this open space you're in, you can see that they're all like they are slowly stomping and making their way towards where you're all standing.
Like they're all converging on us?
Yeah, like they're moving towards, as if they know you're there and they're moving towards you, although they don't look solid. They look like ghosts, like translucent, and only Daniel and Jeffrey can see them. However, Richard and Daniel can also hear them, and this slurpy, chittering noise those massive mouths down the sides of their trunks make.
That's not disturbing at all.
Well, it might be worse for Richard because he can hear it, but he can't see it.
Oh,
Oh my
God,
God,
yeah,
yeah.
because he would know exactly what the noise is, because he was literally about to get devoured by one, so it's kind of a bit hard to go, oh, it's the cicadas in the middle of a desert.
Yeah. So you and Daniel will hear them. Daniel might notice them if he, gets distracted and looks around. But Jeff, you'll be the first one to notice because you can visually see them. So what would you like to do?
Daniel, please tell me you see that. Oh, sorry. That's metagaming. Please tell me someone sees that.
See, what? I hear something. Like, I hear those monsters nearby, but I can't see them.
What's everyone talking about?
The big giant things that were eating people. I can hear them.
Oh, where are they? I can't see them.
I have no idea, but I can hear them.
They're. I could see them, but they're like ghosts.
So there's about 12 of them spaced around you in a circular fashion, advancing towards your location.
I think we should go.
Okay.
And Eric's standing there just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
We're just staring off into the desert, looking.
Yeah, and you just
Very
see
creeped
grasses, brush, rocks. I mean, there's really nothing else.
Except for Richard, who's just sort of constantly, like, sort of spiraling. Because he can hear them, but
Where
can't
are
see
they?
them.
Where are they?
It's like a dog running in a circle.
Jeff and Daniel just sort of slowly stepping back towards the truck.
Out of curiosity, because I know Richard's eyes are bulbous and black,
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing he has to have the hood, because if this is daylight, he'd be fucking blind.
I mean, you could have some sort of eyelid that like closes over it if you need to like protect him from the sunlight. And if you do, I'm assuming it's sideways.
Ugh.
You know what? That sounds entirely fair, but he doesn't know he has that because he thinks
Sure.
he's human.
Yeah, so you're just like, wincing from the light because it's awful bright, and for the rest of you just see this sort of vertical closing eyelid that just like shuts over his eyes, giving him a very lizard-like appearance.
Yeah, no, Mr. Lund, if we could make haste to get away from here, I think that would be best for all of us.
Yeah, yes, of course. I just think that they're wanting to like get on with it.
Sure, and obviously, I mean, you've been through stuff. They've definitely been through something hideous. You can empathise with that. Then maybe you start slowly, casually, just walking back off in the direction towards the truck. I mean, it'll take a few hours to walk there.
Daniel's just gonna keep looking back to see if the ghost trees are.
I imagine
Following.
because there was a circle of them that there's like we have to find a way to navigate between two of them.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to point it out. Yes. So obviously, as you're going
Oh,
away
fuck.
and they're closing in, that circle becomes sort of like a narrow eye shape. And there's like two of them that are kind of like pinching your path into one end. One of them is sort of medium sized, so it's maybe about 16 feet tall or something, and the other one is like the full like 24 feet high, with the branches wriggling that are actually tentacles, and the acid for spit kind of just like drooling out of this large split mouth down the length of it, and these big hoofed feet just thunderous on the ground. Like you won't feel the vibrations, but you can probably hear the scuffling of it as well. Those of you that can hear them as you kind of like get within vicinity. And yeah, I mean, for Daniel and Jeffrey, it's going to be readily apparent that you're going to have to like navigate getting through these in order to pass by. But for the rest of you, I mean, you can't see them, so it's like, what are these guys freaking out about?
No, I can imagine, like, I think Daniel would probably think that with all the crazy shit that's happened, if they can see them, he can definitely hear something fucking creepy. He's gonna believe them. But I imagine like he's also gonna get wary because it's gonna get louder as they're approaching this gap.
And you start to hear like not the doomph of the footsteps, but the scraping, the dragging of the feet. You can hear, so you know something big and heavy is getting close.
Daniel's gonna like go over to where Richard is and like put an arm, like a hand on Richard's shoulder, and just kind of like try to seeing eye Daniel, try to guide Richard, just like holding the stick out in front of him, like there's one there, there's one there, and there's one there. Just stay close to me.
Like Richard's definitely gonna. He's gonna trust on it. Like I imagine the description is like there's a surrounding, and from the hearing of it, regardless of how he's turning his head, he could hear them. But as they're approaching like something, it's kind of he's having to trust Daniel implicitly.
Yeah, put your trust in that guy.
Yeah.
So, for Daniel and Jeffrey at least, and maybe Richard as well, how do you want to approach this? 'Cause I'm assuming Betty and Eric are just strolling and just like, okay, what's their problem?
Yeah, just completely oblivious.
Well, we're still driving or just...
No, you're walking. It's going to take hours to walk to the truck. But you're going to have to navigate these apparitions you can see. So how do you want to approach that?
Daniel, for his part, is just trying to make sure that anytime one of them gets close to somebody, it doesn't matter if, like, if Eric or whatever, he's going to try to, like, guide them and push them away from the apparitions.
Right, so
not trusting that they're perfectly harmless.
So you want to carefully navigate and avoid them.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm trying to go around them and make sure that nobody gets near them.
Sure. What's your approach, Jeff?
Well, shit. You said the priest just actually are you holding on your cross?
I literally cannot put it down.
Oh, well, I'm right behind him because, we're going to need the Lord.
Okay,
so I'm just like, all right.
Alright, so you're going to grab hold of him and take his lead sort of thing.
Yep.
Okay, well, you're putting your trust into Daniel, so Daniel, you can make the roll.
So, other actions, just the one die?
Yep.
Here we go.
It's up to you if you want to stick with that or if you want a chance to stress to re-roll it.
Nobody wants stress.
He might not get stressed. He's very high. I would highlight. I mean, you're at 5.
Yeah.
If you hit 6, you're gone. So you'll have to score out your thing now if you do want to reduce your stress.
No, I'm keeping it.
Okay, now if you reroll then and you YOLO it and you get 6, you're insane forever. That's you.
Yeah, no, I'm just do something else. The bare minimum. I'm keeping the 3.
Okay, well in that case you're going to have to score out your thing and reduce your stress because you're going to take stress.
Oh, great! It's automatic. Take stress back.
Because as these things close in and you're like trying to navigate through them, you're just like panicked and they seem to be moving faster than you remember them being able to move, and all of a sudden they're like all around you and these tentacles are reaching down and they just like dart out towards you, and you and Jeff probably let out screams as these things grab a hold of you to drag them inside their bodies and devour you and spit out your bones in a pool of acid. But the tentacles go right through you and they can't make contact. But you both take a stress.
Right, me too?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, get out of here with this shit.
Well,
fuck.
that's me full.
Does Richard roll one? Because he can hear them getting close, hear them move, and then hear them screaming.
Yeah, for sure.
Scream like this, they've gone. Well, Daniel, you're going to have to score at your last thing so you can go down to 1 and then you'll be at 2.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
so I've just... My cross ceases to be a holy symbol, is now just a safety blanket object.
And Betty and Eric, I mean, you watch them, they like frantically move around and make all these things, and they're like yelling at each other as they're getting erratic and like stressed out, and then they like let out this blood curdling scream like it's their final moments, And then they're all just like grabbing onto each other, the three of them, and you two are just looking on like, what the fuck is happening with these people?
Yeah, just be like, it's just, do they do that a lot? Is that normal?
Yes, that's very normal.
Okay.
Say I'm now at 2 stress or 1.
You'll be at 2 now, because you went down to 1 because you scored out, but you
Okay.
took a stress.
Okay, fair enough.
Now you're in the final furlong.
Yeah, now this is it.
These things lash out for you, and although their tentacles go right through you and aren't able to grab hold, that doesn't remove the fear that you're feeling from these things being right there present on top of you. And more of them are still coming, so obviously it's an incredibly uncomfortable sensation regardless. And you find yourselves, I mean, you all hit fear there, I think, so you're all going to like find yourselves just sort of like hobbling, sprinting in the opposite direction as fast as you can.
Yeah, no, soon as I like didn't feel the cold embrace of death, I just kind of cracked an eye open. I'm just seeing all this thing now just right here in front of us. I'm just, fuck it, I'm out. Just full sprint. I'm looking for shelter.
After that sort of little incident, hours pass, about 3 or 4 hours of walking in the desert, having to stop all the time so that Richards and Jeffrey can catch their breath. I don't know, Eric, if you find yourself wondering, how is that Daniel man breathing when he doesn't have a nose anyway?
Yeah, I would probably feel like I don't really want to ask in case it's, like difficult for him to deal with, but also, yeah, I would be wondering about that.
Eventually you like, it won't be like a highway like this, but you come to like the dirt path where Eric has parked his truck. So what is your next step?
Is the truck the vehicle that's capable of off-road work, or do we need to go back to like the ranch to get the actual off-road vehicle?
I think you probably want to go back and get the proper one from the ranch.
Yeah, fair.
This one's capable off-road, but it's not built for it. Do you know what I mean? It's you would want your bigger, sturdier vehicle.
Sure.
How do you all feel about going back to Starshield Ranch?
Not great, because now I'm 2 dice rolls away from death.
Yeah.
Insanity,
I'm
not
not
death.
quite that bad, but I'm not quite that bad, but
I didn't ask you to roll either,
yeah,
Richard. That's all your fault.
I mean, my character's hearing all this.
Yeah. Oh no, it's fitting, but yeah.
This so that we can like transform to ourselves again.
You can ask Eric that, yeah.
Yeah, well, I ask him that. Is this how we transform to ourselves again?
Well, we'll need to try and acquire the machine, and hopefully that can from once we get a hold of the machine and we can use that, I'm hoping that we can turn you back to normal. Yeah.
So you've got a half-hour drive or so, maybe a little longer, maybe a little shorter, before you come back to Starshield Ranch, where you've all been before. This is, of course, Eric, your home. All your stuff's here, your vehicle's here. You know, it's a place where you've lived for years. It's home. For the rest of you, it's not really home. And the last time you were here, it didn't look like this. This ranch is intact. And doesn't look abandoned. It's well lived in.
I think
Is
it's
there
just like
proper food there? What do you have for food?
Yeah, I mean, I think we'd probably just have normal, it'd be reasonably well stocked, so just have the kind of normal association of what you could buy in the town.
I'm imagining your character going, well, I've got some black pudding, some blood sausage, some blood stew.
Human flesh. Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine you'd be well provisioned. Why wouldn't you be?
yeah. If anything, it probably would be.
No.
Yeah, I would be slightly puzzled by that.
Sorry, my Discord hung for a second there.
We were just saying
What
about the
else?
kitchen.
Oh, right, yes. I mean, it's... Can you hear me? Yeah.
What's called Eric would be
Yeah.
befuddled because yes, we can
Yeah,
hear
I'm a
you.
bit confused as to how you guys know your way around so well.
And of course, when Jeff was here before, in this world, presumably, this place was abandoned, and it was just some old vehicles here. Because this, of course, Jeff, is where you found the brass piece.
Ah, we're not in our normal dimension.
Wait. Oh. Oh, shit.
But would he find the brass piece there? Because in effect, he took the brass piece.
Yeah.
You know? But, yeah.
So, I mean, what does Jeff
But
feel
none
about
of
it?
us.
I'm just
Only
like,
Jeff
oh,
knows that.
Yep. Is that car still there too?
Yes, the car is there. So this is the car
All right,
that...
I beeline to it. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, so this is an old late 20s car that you brought from New York, Eric. Then you just like to keep it polished and in order because it's just, you know, it's a nice car.
Yeah, you like the car?
I'm not gonna say no, but I've seen it before.
Do you mean one like this, or?
No, this is the exact one. Can I see the inside?
What?
Yes, Daniel.
I was just saying, like, what do you mean you've seen this one?
Remember that slab I had?
Yeah, the brass piece.
Yeah. Can I see inside? If that's too much.
X car, you can ask him.
That's what I'm asking him.
Yeah, of course, on you go, yeah.
Okay, unlocked or?
No,
It probably might be locked, but if it's locked,
Go in and then I push that button. I remember it.
Sure, you reach under the chair and you find the bit that pulls out, and you watch just incredulous Eric as he goes straight to the place where you've stashed the piece of the machine. And there is that little brass bar hidden there under the chair.
Damn.
Wait,
Daniel, this is where I found it.
how did you know that was there?
I just said I've seen it before.
did the
Because I had one. Now,
do the symbols match?
Oh yeah,
I didn't touch it.
It does look the same, yes.
I didn't touch it out of respect. I'm like, aha. But this one's yours?
Yeah, it's been in there for years. You know, I mean, really, like, only I and maybe one other person know that's there.
I close it. I don't want to do anything disrespectful, so I'll leave that there. But yes, I've seen this car before. That tells me that I've been here before. Oh, I also know, and I take up my notepad, this, and I show him the stain. It's that stain there.
Yeah.
The rain.
Yeah, it's like a crustified, semi-transparent, pale-coloured substance.
Do I recognize it from anything?
No. I mean, it looks like dried glue or something like that to you.
So, yeah, it just doesn't mean anything to me, I'm sorry.
But
Well, wait. So you found that car? But it's still here.
yes.
Well, how did you find the first piece?
When I went to the junkyard, I touched this car, and somehow it took me to that place. A little confused, but I was like, huh. Had the exact same brass tablet.
But this car was never has not been in a junkyard,
Oh, it was in the junkyard.
right?
No, I've had that car for years. It's been sitting there a long time, sure, but I mean, it's... Yeah, I just keep it on the ranch.
Daniel's gonna just, like, full on find a seat, and if he doesn't, he's just gonna full on, like, just collapse onto his ass on the ground and just, like, ask, like, put a hand to his face. Eric, Mr. Lund, what year is it?
It's 1955, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's 1955. What is? Was it a different year where you were?
No, that means we're still not in our... I had hoped that if anything we time traveled, but that doesn't seem to be the case either. I think we're still not in our home dimension. But that doesn't make any sense. Like,
Hold on.
you said that Palmer lived with you.
We knew him. He didn't live with us, but he was a friend of sorts.
Wait, he didn't live with you?
No, he lived locally, but not with us.
Do I have that wrong? Where Palmer
Mhm.
said he lived with him?
No, you're right.
Oh my god, yeah, no, this is... We're talking about our Patrick Palmer, you're talking about your Patrick Palmer.
Yeah, Palmer took the machine and a friend of mine, and he's disappeared. I don't know if he's... I don't know if he's a friend or if he's gone insane or what's happened to him. You knew Davis. Here, Davis said he didn't think Palmer could be dangerous, but did your Davis know Palmer?
We never got to meet Davis. We found his RV. Said he was, like, there was research and notes, and on some of it seemed like he was trying to find Patrick, but I think the government grabbed him, but or at least some men did before we even were able to meet him. We just knew he lived in an RV and had all this research in his RV about the Tillinghast machine. Oh my god, that means we still...
Did you find out anything about the nature of the machine and what it does?
Wait, you don't know?
In this place, Tillinghast's machine is like it's like a viewer that supposedly lets you see into other planes of existence, but it supposedly can also create portals to these realms of existence as well.
Yeah, that's... But you don't know how it works? You can't...
We've been trying to keep it in a state where it can't be used. 20 years ago, the machine caused a great deal of chaos here, and ever since then we've been trying to keep it from people that would use it for their own ends.
How are you feeling at this point, Betty?
I'm feeling like, are we gonna get home? Are we gonna go back to where we look like, or when we get home, will we still look like that? There's just a few questions going through.
You know, I think, honestly... Yeah.
Everything will work out.
I think the only way we're going to get... Sorry.
I was just gonna say, yeah, Daniel's just kind of sat on the ground, like knees up and just head buried in his arms, just...
Scaly arms.
Yeah, just defeated. Quiet, just despairing.
You haven't even told them the other part of the story.
about Sharina.
Shuniroth. I don't know where you get Sharina from. But actually, no, not that part.
Wait, we haven't told him?
You haven't told Eric about the thing that might be her.
Oh, right, the Seekers, okay.
Part of me was actually thinking that Erica is a seeker.
That's also a possibility. Do you want to
I think
make excuses to Eric so he's gonna have a huddle?
I think Daniel's just kind of wallowing in despair at the moment. He's useless at the moment.
So what would the rest of you like to do as Daniel makes himself useful?
Perhaps just like maybe Betty just goes like that. Richard, can I speak?
Richard will want to huffle over next to Daniel and come for him.
Yeah,
Daniel
okay.
is no joke. He is very
Okay.
close to just permanent insanity.
Well, I think like then she'd go over to Jeff and just be like, Jeff, like let's have a wee chat.
And walk over. Okay.
So
Just
what
Jeff
do you-
like limping and shuffling over like Igor.
So what do you think about this guy? Is he on the up?
What is with you about? One is well. You're on your toes.
Do you
As of right
think-
now, I don't know what I think. I mean, he hasn't killed us yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Imagine Eric comes out with a pot of coffee and some mugs in an effort to try and make us feel better.
Daniel will full on flinch away from the coffee. And it's just like if we eat the food here, it might
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Like if we eat the food or
If
drink
this-
something.
this isn't our I mean, I don't know, it might not work that way here, but Palmer said that him drinking the rain in that world made it to where he can't live without it, and thus he can't leave.
Which
But
is gonna
like the
explain that-
sky,
Yeah, it's true. Ask Eric about the sky.
Yeah.
there's no weird tentacle. There's light. There's the sun.
Yeah, looks perfectly normal. Clouds in the sky, sunlight.
What? Like, okay, if your world, what does your world have? Shub Nirath, or the Seekers, or the tree things?
Haven't heard of any of these.
What about? I mean, Eric has his eyelids. I'm assuming.
Yeah, he's like a normal guy.
The only thing that's got weird eyelids is Richard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're sitting asking Eric, like, all this weird stuff, and you guys are like the fucking monster squad.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, are
Yeah,
you normal,
Why are
Eric?
you the weirdo? Yeah, you're the weirdo, Eric. Richard's over here squinting, but his eyelids are vertical, so it's like.
He's double squinting. He's like his eyes are crosshairs.
Jesus. My God. Okay.
So do you want to take a coffee or not?
No. Daniel is not taking the coffee as much as he really, really wants to.
Will anybody drink the coffee?
I drink the coffee because I'm just
I think that Richard would actually try and drink the coffee. It's if Daniel smacks it out of his hands is a different case.
No. Daniel's not being active. He's given the warning, but he's just. If anything, he might even be convinced that it's only paranoia, that it's fine, but he doesn't want to take the chance. Everybody else is
Yeah.
free too.
I feel the same. I'm like I don't want, because I'm just thinking of my children. I'm just like I don't want to,
Sure.
I want to get home to my kids. So
Eric, what
like,
kind of
if
coffee
this
do you make?
happens-
Probably just, fairly normal, just the sort of thing you'd buy at a regular general store, a little bit of milk in it.
Sure. Do people generally like your coffee, or?
Yeah, they're usually fine with it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, for you guys, it's all right. It's not bad.
How many eyeballs are floating in it?
I'm probably a bit
Sugar.
puzzled at the reactions to the coffee.
Oh yeah. I mean, these guys are fucked.
I need sugar. Did I say something wrong?
I think so.
Americans like sugar and coffee.
Yuck.
Where are you, some kind of monster? Yeah, I mean, you guys have your coffee, ask your questions. Still mid-afternoon.
Yes.
So we're now.
There's there's no Shub-Niggurath in the
Whoa,
sky.
whoa,
There's
whoa.
no- Well, yeah, that was freaking world. H.P. Lovecraft world building names.
I know.
Awful.
Would I have heard of any of the stuff that they're mentioning in Tillinghast's papers?
No, actually.
Okay, in that case, yeah, I'm totally clueless.
When was the last time you saw your Palmer?
Some time ago, I think, just a second.
A couple of weeks ago.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, can't be more than a couple of weeks.
I feel like Betty would want to investigate, even though like she's been through hell. She's like, I still gotta give my story.
Or your natural curiosity. You mean just the surroundings around you? You just went poke around?
Yeah,
they're
just like
talking?
poke around. Yeah.
Sure, give me an investigation roll, 2 dice.
I just have a curious question.
Mm-hmm.
See, when the machine was used, did we experience the nightmarish terror of translating dimension?
No, it
Or
was
was that
like
just that one?
it was just like
instant.
it's not like a flash like you would see a bright light. It was a flash like when you get hit in the head. You know what I mean? Kind of behind the eyes kind of flash. Just like flash
Right.
like that, and then you were there. So Betty, I mean, this looks like a normal home. There's a kitchen, everything you'd expect there. There's rugs, there's curtains, it's lived in. It's definitely got a woman's touch, little doilies here and there and ornaments and things like that. And it's kept quite clean. There's 2 doors at the side. They're both open. You can see one's got stairs going upstairs and one's got a set of stairs going downstairs, which you would recognise from when you were in a ranch previously. But there's nothing else that's like suspicious or would raise your suspicions.
I feel like because she's like, she remembers from the last time was there was a woman down the stairs,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like she would just want to go to investigate to see if there was a woman
Sure.
down the stairs.
Yep, so you walk. I mean, the door's open there. Are you going to try and sneak down there without Eric noticing? Maybe when he's slightly distracted in the kitchen or something? Or do you want to just like straight down there?
I'll just kind of walk down there.
Okay, so Eric, I mean, you'll see her walking over. On the far end of one room, you've got stairs that go upstairs to the upper floor where the bedrooms are, and then there's stairs on the other side going down to the basement, which is where you previously kept the machine. And Betty walks over and starts going down those stairs.
I take it the machine's not there now. No, of course
it's
not.
missing. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess there's no sense in hiding it. That's where we used to keep the machine.
Oh, it was just because there was a girl down here, and I just wanted to check if, it was just very weird the last time we were in this basement.
You mean in your version of the basement there was someone down there?
Yes.
No,
There's someone.
no, there was not our version of the
No.
basement. The other place that we just came from.
Yeah.
I see. So you've been to more than so there's your version of this place and there's another version as well.
Yeah, our version of. Patrick said he stayed with Eric Lund and others at Starchild Ranch for a while, and whenever I guess our version of Eric Lund said, was basically wouldn't let him work with the machine, Patrick stole it and then worked on it and transported himself to that other place. And I think our version of Scott Davis was trying to find him again and either build a new machine or work on building a machine or trying to figure out how to open up the portal again to find Patrick, but he was missing that piece that's in your car, which we had because Jeffrey found it. But
yeah, that's
before.
Sorry, go on.
But before we could even find or speak to Scott Davis, we found his RV, and that's where we kind of put the pieces together what he was trying to do. But we were told all this from our version of Patrick Palmer, who came from, or claimed to come from our universe also.
And to satisfy your curiosity, Betty, poking your head down into the basement, it's just like a basement. There's a space cleared in the center, and there's like storage cabinets and a tool bench and that kind of stuff, but that's all there is down there.
Okay.
Wait, if our Patrick Palmer didn't live with you like you said, or if our Patrick Palmer's not the same one that you know.
Yes.
Did when you said it was like 2 weeks since you lost Patrick Palmer, or since you last saw Patrick Palmer?
Yeah, he found the machine and made off with it. It kind of came out of nowhere. I kind of suspected he was involved in the nuclear program, but I didn't have any reason to mistrust him beyond that. He was a friend.
Then he might. Oh God, my head hurts.
Do you think it might be the same? Do you think it might be the same version of Palmer that ended up here or something?
I don't know if we met the same Palmer, or like if Palmer went to a couple other places before he drank the rain, or fucking I don't know anything anymore. Oh shit.
So, what can you just kind of grasp onto here as something that tangible that you do understand and that you know you can do?
It feels like the Sliders plotline. We just need to keep changing dimension until we find our dimension.
Yeah. We know that there's a machine here. None of us know how to work the machine. Eric was straight up saying that he doesn't know how, and he was trying to keep people from using it, but fucking Palmer stole it.
Well,
So yeah,
Eric has spent a long time reading the papers and stuff. He has a rudimentary understanding, at least.
If we were to find the machine, could you send us back?
We can try. I can't promise absolute success, but we can try.
Honestly, that's literally the bare minimum of what I'm asking. That's all I need.
He's like, just give me something, man.
Back in 2 minutes.
Give me something to hope for, man. Come on.
I'm gonna grab a drink quick.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Fuck, dude.
Spooky game.
Yeah. I thought, oh, okay, cool, we're back in our home dimension, we'll just... Maybe we'll have to, break into Area 51 and, mess with the machine and hopefully stop the government from trying to, summon the Seekers or Shub-Nirath or something.
My goal is now is just to try my best to survive.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of yeah.
Although, if we're going to the machine and we find another thing at the next machine, I mean, I don't think Richard's gonna cope.
If anything, it kind of makes sense that we did show up in our own universe because obviously we're changed, and I think, granted, I thought like, oh yeah, that just had to happen as a cause of us traveling through dimensions, but might just be that we're still, if anything, it might mean we're farther away from our dimension, considering the extent of the changes.
The alarms. So what we're gonna do? What's our action plan, guys?
Cry.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Right, okay, next step. What's the next step?
I feel like we need to sort of retrace our steps, as in, I think we need to see where we were. I think we need to go, what's called, will the machine be at the same spot? That's what I'm thinking, like my logic is thinking, what's called, wherever this church was that we had went to and we know where we were going, do we just go there?
Well, I think Eric's best lead on it is likely to be at the airfield if we can get into that. But
Yeah.
That's just a lead.
Kind of meta saying it, Betty, if you were to say to Eric would be able to pull out like a map of the area and point to all the locations that he's searched looking for the machine, and those areas will match up with the locations that you have been to already.
Okay, so are we all, have you got any have shovels?
Shovels, yes.
Well, it's a weapon, isn't it? You can use it as a weapon, can't you?
You've got a gun.
Yeah, I mean,
I know, but
we
like,
have guns.
if those tree things come again, we can just like dig at
Right,
the
Eric,
roots.
do you have a lighter and a can of deodorant?
Oh, here we go.
Already, I had to remember we used the matches and we did use the perfume.
Would they have had aerosol deodorant in 1955?
Yes, because you had hairspray, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So you did have cans for that. Yeah, 50s
Yeah, because
was
the
practically more
movie
than
Hairspray. Yeah.
Also significantly more flammable. I mean, they were destroying everything,
yep.
including the ozone.
It
Yeah.
had all the CFCs in
People
it.
were tough back then.
You had Tupperware, plastics, rubber, fucking everything was plastic because it was a new wonder substance.
I mean, I guess we could get some aerosol cans and lights, for sure.
I mean, you can pile in your truck, swing through town, pick up anything you want. Hardware store, little grocery store, diner, it's all there.
Wouldn't it as well be back at that time, like, getting a gun would have been easier?
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, super easy.
Yeah.
You'd still have to show your driver's license, an ID, sign, but yeah, you can just buy a gun. Especially like hunting rifles and things like that. It's Nevada, it was very rural, so yeah.
Show my currency and just go, do you take this?
What kind of currency is it?
Yeah, dollars, it'll be like your dollars. It's not any different.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can buy stuff. Do you guys want to buy equipment before we leave?
We need
I just like the
some
idea.
ammo.
I think the idea that we try out like some dollars to sort of just show, and you're looking at it just going, "That's not Queen Elizabeth."
Jesus.
Wait,
At this point, that's what I'm expecting.
wait, you guys are from Greater Canada too, right?
Greater Canada.
Slightly alternate timeline. Yeah, okay, so
Yeah.
to tick it along, if you just want to fill us in on any equipment you want to stock up on before going anywhere.
Getting your
Nope,
rope.
I got my stick.
Your large scalp that's
Hey.
covered in blood.
Yep.
The blood of an angel.
Yep.
Sorry, did you just tell Eric
Sounds pretty bad.
what the seeker was? Or do you not need to scare him with
I
that?
didn't.
Totally up to you.
I mean, I think I actually asked about like Shub-Nirath and Sneakers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever got an answer.
Well, he doesn't know. No, he hasn't heard of them.
Okay, well, if you see one, yeah, it's bad. The other place apparently had a big issue with these seekers, and that's why they called Shub-Nirath.
Waiting for the inevitable. What's a seeker look like?
Yeah, that was going to be my next question.
Anyone?
Yeah, everyone. Just a guy.
So just
About
like a
all I got.
normal person, like no distinguishing feature.
Well, the one I saw apparently was just a naked man whose arms stretched out, enveloped the head of a FBI agent, and then I think paralyzed me, or told me to stop, and I couldn't move until I sort of took a step anyways, and then suddenly I was in another dimension. I'm still not sure why that happened or how that happened, but
But then you're not sure of a lot of things at this point.
I'm really just having a tough time at the moment.
So we got rope. What else we getting?
I feel like
Is there a
maybe
way to
bolt
get
cutters.
spades? Yeah,
Digging equipment?
bolt
Sure.
cutter spades.
Sorry, Alan, what'd you say?
Bolt cutters. I feel like in case we need to cut through a fence, and
Totally,
like
yep.
maybe like again, I'm picturing a fence with barbed wire on it. So I'm thinking maybe like a piece of carpet or something in case we need to like climb over barbed wire, like throw that on top.
Sure. I think you probably have something like that in your
Yeah, I mean
your
that's
shed or
probably
barn lying around.
sure.
Yeah, like an old rug or something.
Or even just
Yeah,
like a thick tarp or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep, totally have all that stuff. That's no problem at all.
Some flashlights as well.
Flashlights are always good. Especially in a world where, there's light.
Surely one of you guys would probably nominate a disguise for Richard.
Well, yeah, we could make it like a wee bit like Halloween in a sense, couldn't we?
Hey Eric, what year is it? Or not what year, what month is it right now?
Oh, that's a question. Do I mean, I must know what the date is.
Yeah, it's the fuck. It's going to be not far off where they were. God damn it, where's my notes? Wait, where are my notes? Sorry, it's Sunday the 6th of February. No, sorry, March. Sunday the 6th of
Right,
March.
so Halloween.
Oh, we could have
Halloween
Easter
disguises.
then. Yeah. Get like a chicken costume or something, or a rabbit costume,
yeah, loads of those.
That might be even more suspicious, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
We're breaking into an airbase. I think we want to be. Yeah.
He could be
a bit
kind
more
of
covert.
camouflaged in that sense, because then he could put on some army, like army trousers and
Yeah.
boots and stuff like that, and heavy sort of, how those sort of heavy jackets, and he's got like a rucksack and stuff like that, so it doesn't look so bad. And then one of those sort of balaclava or something like that, sort of covering his face.
The man has hooves.
I'm just
The
putting
man
that-
has hooves.
I'm just putting that there so you can see, remember what it looks like.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like with the, you know, with the booties, you could just have like.
You look at his hoofs; they're not going into any human-made shoes.
Well, we don't have to have them going into any shoes as long as they're just covered up. They could just be covered, longer trousers or something,
I mean, you have the robes that you have, but obviously those aren't exactly discreet either.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we should probably go in at night.
Yeah, that. Why? Yes,
Yeah.
that is the only option.
Scary that you laughed like that. Art.
It's funny you think it matters. Okay, so we got flashlights, carpet or tarp or something to go with barbed wire, bolt cutters, digging equipment. What else? You can get oversized jackets, work overalls, because the mining town, remember?
Yeah.
Something like that for him to put on if you want. I mean, he's obviously going to have his claws and his hoofs and his eyes.
Yeah, and his curved spine. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, his posture, but Jeff's posture is also bad.
Yeah, but Jeff has a lot less to cover up otherwise.
I'm slouching. I don't like it.
See, if this was, if we were still doing a shadow run, I feel like this would be the time to buy like a pantomime horse costume or something.
Well, that was Betty's suggestion.
Yeah.
You could take a quick
yeah,
hour trip to Vegas. They probably have costumes of some description there. How useful that is, I do not know.
Yeah, I can't see that getting us into an airbase somehow.
Trick or treat.
I still think like the covering up of like just the camouflage clothing and stuff like that, and just covering the trousers, covering the hooves, that nobody would really notice.
I mean, from a distance, it might be.
Sure. So you guys go into town, get all your equipment. Betty, meanwhile, goes through all these different costumes and clothing on Richard to try and make him look less hideous. And he's there, Betty, and he's just this hideous creature with like oversized clothes on, and you're like looking at him like, there, you don't look so bad.
Yeah, I put like, look, you can have some ski mask on as well, with like the ski goggles, putting the sort of army goggle things on them, and and then you can almost pass for human.
I too have seen E.T. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we doing that?
So we're waiting for nighttime.
Definitely.
Make a move. Okay, you're heading out before nighttime so that it gets dark while you're on the road. In this part of the world, it gets night at a pretty reliable time.
Yeah, I think that's probably best because don't get too late.
Sure. So it's quite a drive. Let's see. There's an couple of hours, maybe 3 hours, if you're going the long way around. Or do you want to go the long way around so you're on the highways, or do you want to take the I guess you call them more like back roads, where you're going through like Mercury and the towns associated with the people that are like working at the nuclear site and such. Or you were going to go over the desert, right?
Yeah, I think we were going to go off-road. Yeah.
Okay, so off-road.
Around the test site, but
okay.
Yeah.
In that case, Eric, please make me a roll. You can have 2 dice. Because you're driving, you're navigating, and trying not to get lost in the desert.
Please roll well.
Where do I get the dice roll option from again?
Press C, your sheet will pop up. Or it should.
Oh yeah, other actions.
And then other actions, yeah.
Would this be considered within my occupational expertise?
Yes, you'll get the 2 white dice marks. If you fail it, you can... Well, you get 2 dice, so you can do it again. Because obviously you live here, you know the place. And you'll have a map and stuff like that. Yeah, so I mean, you'll do it. You're not going to get lost. It's not going to take any longer than you kind of anticipated. And you're going to kind of come out where you figure you would come out. Get rid of Richard here. So we're desert area, and you come across. You're avoiding roads, so you will just come across a very primitive looking. It's not even a chain link fence. It's posts with like 3 strips of barbed wire stretched across them like a cattle fence. Maybe somewhere in the distance you can see work has been sort of half completed on starting a more substantial fence around the area, but for all around you at this spot, it's just like a ramshackle kind of cattle fence still.
Is it fairly easy for us to climb over it, or would we need to cut it?
Obviously, you need to cut it and pull the post out to make room for the truck to drive through if you wanted to continue with the truck.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. I mean, I guess if we've still got quite a distance to cover, we probably want to take the truck in as well, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you got your bolt cutters, you cut the barbed wire, you've got the tools, you dig out a couple of the posts to make space, and you drive your truck through into the area. There's not even like a sign here that says restricted area or anything like that. They've not even gotten that far along yet, which means you're going to make really good time on this. I need to change this 1 second. Okay, so this is not going to be here because you didn't come this way. Instead, you guys are just going to approach the airstrip. So this picture on the right here is actually 1960 in 5 years' time when they've completed more of the buildings. The one on the left there is closer to what it looks like right now. And as you're approaching it, you might see something like this bottom picture here as well. So there's like this big open salt plain, and beside it just a cluster of buildings, a hangar and a couple of other larger buildings, and a whole bunch of like construction materials and digging machines. Foundation works started as well, and as you're kind of approaching from a distance and you're on a slight hill that can kind of looks to the valley where this is sitting, you've got your binoculars, you can look down in the dark. There are no lights at the place, so it's only by the moonlight you can even like make the outline of the buildings and such. There doesn't seem to be anything happening at the location right now.
Is there any sign of any guards or anyone there?
No movement. You can give me an investigation roll if you want. If you want to have a close look.
I mean, I'm guessing this isn't within occupational expertise particularly.
No. So it'll just be 1 dice you get. Yeah, I mean, unless you want to do the reroll with stress and risk raising your stress, otherwise you won't be able to make out any guards.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth chancing it.
Yeah, it'll be fine to get shot at. Yeah, doesn't seem to be any guards. Patrols, no trucks driving around, no lights whatsoever.
If anything, this strikes me as too quiet.
Out of curiosity, how loud are the voices?
I think... No, you're not going to hear anything. You and Daniel don't hear anything. This is the quietest it's been for a while.
Oh, great.
Which is kind of ominous in its own.
Is it just totally open, like all around? Is there anywhere that we could get closer with the vehicle without the vehicle being seen so that we could leave it and then proceed on foot?
So, I mean, you'll be able to see in this black and white photo here, there's like a slope to, I think that is the north side or the west side.
Hill,
yeah, and that would be the only kind of place you could kind of maybe put your truck behind and then clamber over and make your way down. It's obviously they've picked an area that is quite open, so they can.
Yeah, understandably. Yeah, I mean, are we cool with heading for the hill so that we can park up and try and get a closer look?
Yeah, definitely.
Sure. It's a rocky, suspensions back and forth. It's a 50s suspension, so there's not much to speak of anyway, as you bite your tongue a couple of times before you kind of get behind the slope proper so that your truck is hidden from view. Still no signs. No lights, no aircraft, no sound, no people. Doesn't seem to be anything happening down there whatsoever.
This doesn't seem right. It feels like there should be somebody here.
Okay, so what's your next step?
Guess make our way over on foot.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to approach the buildings.
Okay, who's out in front?
Does anyone feel particularly agile?
I mean, it would be funny if I'd said yes.
That's what I was thinking. It's like hunched.
Would-
He's like, "Are you being funny?"
Would be funny, but I think Daniel will sort of
Oh yeah,
volunteer
because you're the most
himself.
put together, obviously.
Yeah, you know. I got the power of God on my side. Totally.
Look, I think, look, I've only got the claw, so, like, it should really be me. I'm the more agile one, so I should be out front.
Pistol in
so,
one hand,
yeah.
claw in the other.
Sorry, Betty is wanting to go forward. Jesus,
Yes,
we're
Oh, you know
God.
things are bad.
we're in
Forward
uncharted territory
before.
now.
Okay.
You slide down the slope, Betty. Pause for a second. Don't see anyone, don't hear anyone. You motion for the others to follow. You
Okay.
what's your kind of approach here, Betty? I mean, it's not pitch black. There is a moon in the sky, and it gives you enough like, night vision light without putting a flashlight on, if you want, or you do have a flashlight.
Mine's kind of being like a bit more sort of stealth. So.
Okay, so you want to sneak over to the nearest construction
Yeah.
site, is what it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So you get over to where they've obviously been digging, presumably to build buildings, and it looks as if this ground's been opened up for like foundations. But it's a strange foundation, even though you're not like a builder. It's this big open paved area that looks like it's been uncovered rather than placed, and a series of large stones arranged around the perimeter of it. It just looks out of place here.
It looked familiar to like where we were, like when we were in that other world.
Why don't you give me an investigation roll?
Do I get to?
Yeah, yes, you always get 2 for investigation. Or mostly. You happy with a 4?
Yes.
There, you'll need getting close and turn on your flashlight and keep it pointed at the ground so no one notices you if anyone's around. But there is definitely symbols carved into these stone slabs and into the pillars, and those sigils do look familiar to ones you have encountered previously.
Yeah, I hover to Daniel to look at the flashes light to the stones and the engravings. Like, look at the engravings. Can you make this out?
Yeah, I'll make an attempt to see if I can glean any meaning from these symbols.
Okay. You need to roll. 2 dice.
2 dice. Why do you smile? I hear that smile. Oh my gosh.
These are
2 5s, that's good.
not the occult symbols you're familiar with, but some of them are definitely symbols you have seen in the past couple of days. In the garage, in the notes that were scrambled down, in the papers that the Davis and Palmer had in their RV, and on the church that you were in previously, the cathedral. Also, Daniel, just a ritual site with standing stones, and you are brought to the memory of the pastor telling you about his dream, where he was in the mountains at a ritual site with these large stones around him.
Oh my god.
These have not been placed here. These have been uncovered as they've been digging.
Wait. Okay.
Does anyone have a
Christ, I have
flash-
so many questions.
Does anyone have a flashlight on? That isn't Betty or Daniel.
I would probably be hesitant to use the flashlight at this point in case it attracts attention, so probably still just be trying to see by the moon.
Okay. What about you, Jeff?
I'm turning on the light.
Sure. Give me an investigation roll, please, by 1 dice.
To do something yet?
Would you like to reroll that with the stress dice?
Would you like to just stop?
Is that yes?
No.
No, you're quite happy. Would you like to score out your last anchor so you can reset your stress just now, so that you don't go insane next time you take a stress?
Would you like?
And say goodbye to your success.
Hold on a minute. No, what? Fine. Let's do it. Let's roll the stress.
Don't care about your wife anymore. Don't care about your Chris anymore. It's just about getting through this somehow. You can go down to 1 stress. Yeah, Jeff, you think you see something, and you just kind of flash your flashlight around quickly, because you don't want to draw attention. But, nah. Must have just been the wind.
Wait, I have to cross out my...
Your son is your last anchor, yeah.
Wow,
So
dude.
you've got 1 year in that show. Yeah, he's still alive. He's not dead or anything.
No.
You just...
No.
He's no longer an anchor for you, is what it is. Like, you're beyond that now.
No, I don't believe.
I think everyone is on their last track now. Oh, Betty's not. Okay.
No.
I'm coming for you, don't worry. Okay, what's your next step? As Daniel looks a little unsure of himself.
Yeah, Daniel's gonna go towards the center and see if he can see the mark.
Which mark is that you're looking for?
The upside down cross symbol.
Oh, well, it's not an upside down cross, but the cross with the horus eye at the top, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. And there it is, in the center of the ritual site.
This is where David the preacher had a dream where he encountered his own doppelganger.
Ain't that crazy?
You hear the unmistakable sound of a person in pain coming from the nearby hangar building.
Still no activity, like guards or patrols.
If you want to turn on your
I
flashlight,
would say the screaming was.
if you want to turn on your flashlight and have a look around, you can.
Yeah.
Fuck it, Richard should.
Okay, give me an investigation roll.
Yeah. What was
I
that?
want to
As
as
he
well.
turning his light on. Uh-oh.
Feel
Fumbles a
free to
bit
rush
with the claw on the switch. Struggles, turns it on. What does he see?
You turn around to the hangar building beside you, this pale metal building. The door is open, just a regular sized door, and something moves across the doorway on the inside. Something that isn't standing at full human height, something with pale flesh and a long shape.
Oh.
Brother!
What is that?
I don't like it, whatever it is.
Oh no.
And it definitely, like crawled, scurried across very quickly. It wasn't like walking like
Ugh.
a person. But you do hear like,
What is that?
I think I would have a weapon ready at this point.
yep.
Yeah,
What do you have? Is
this-
it a rifle, a shotgun, a pistol?
I think I probably brought a hunting rifle.
Okay, so you've got a rifle. Betty, you've got a pistol, and Jeff has a shotgun.
Yeah.
Oh, Richard has a torch and claws.
Reg has a flashlight in his claws. Yeah. Can you even hold a flashlight? And pinch
No,
it
I'm
between two
imagining.
fingers?
That's why I was saying, like, he struggled to turn it on.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, that good, like holding it with one hand and sliding it with your wrist on the other. Yeah.
I pretty imagine it's like he's having to use both hands to try and
Yeah.
figure it out.
Betty's wondering if she's just thinking about like TV programs, like the sort of like No Place Like Home, as in maybe we have to do the four corners and someone in the middle. She's thinking that way. Maybe that'll take us home.
The ritual site, you mean?
Yeah, totally,
Yeah.
totally.
Okay, yeah, so Jeff sees... Oh, sorry, Richard, like, sees something and then what?
What did you see? What is it?
You muted, Cam.
Are you okay, Richard?
I mean, obviously he's not okay. Yeah, so what do you want to do?
Richard is frozen. Fear.
I don't roll stress. I'm still trying to figure out how this flashlight works.
Oh, okay.
Just because she was asking you what did you see?
I'm trying to think, like, is Richard, would he have seen it, or is he still, he's like, aha, I just turned the light on, and then looked up.
Well, you saw the pale flesh. You just kind of caught that in your light as it moved past the doorway.
I think something just sort of walked past, maybe a person. He makes an attempt at a shrug. It probably doesn't look like a shrug.
Should we attempt to talk to it?
Well, we're at this stage now, so like maybe it might know the way out.
So what do I do?
Maybe we should just go and speak to it.
Okay, you want to walk up to the door, Betty?
Or at least someone sounds hurt.
Should we not follow the thing that's hurt?
Yeah, in the hangar. Did you walk up to the doorway of the hangar?
Yeah, I'll just walk
Okay,
up
so
to
you
the
creep up to the
behind.
doorway. Is your flashlight on now?
Yes.
I'll cover you.
Okay. Yep, you cover it with the rifle. She's got a pistol in one hand. Are you like stepping into the doorway, Betty, to look around with a flashlight, or are you just standing out there looking around?
I'm just standing out there at first just to like look.
And you call
around.
out.
So I wanted to see.
You hear a voice
Hello?
call back, a male voice. Help me. Be careful.
Oh.
It's still in here.
What's in here?
The thing, the monster.
What monster is that?
Shh. And you hear like the sound of like a bucket or something being knocked over.
Oh. Should we help him?
I'll just kind of try to see what his wounds are.
So you want to go inside the hangar?
I'd rather him come out.
Are there any like windows or anything? See in without like fully
Yes,
going into
they're
the place?
windows, but they're high up enough you'd have to like jump up to even. Have you seen an aircraft hangar? Do you know what I mean? They usually have like a row of thin windows around the edge, but they're quite high up.
Sure.
You could go around the side of the building where there's like the big open hangar doors. This is like the side where there's just like a person-sized entrance.
Yeah, let's maybe go with the other side.
Sure, you make your way around the side of the building. You see one of the one door, like the hangar door is like pulled wide open, so it's just this big wide open space. To look inside. If you turn around and flash your light in there, I need you to roll a dice. You flash your light around, Betty. There's a person like lying on one far side of the hangar, sort of jammed themselves between like a tool cabinet and a workbench, and you know they're just like secreted themselves tightly in there, and they're just like lying against the wall. But as you like move your view around with the flashlight towards the door side where you were just a second ago, on that side, there's like it's got like the size of a human torso, but it's like this very pale flesh and has like a long fleshy tail, and you don't know how many legs, just too many legs, and it scurries up the wall as you flash the light in that direction.
Oh.
You want to roll stress for me, please, Betty? You succeeded though, so it didn't come at you. That's a good thing. Like a rock.
I keep it together.
Yeah, it's
And
up in the
I've just
corner
kind of-
in the rafters. They say rafters, you know, like the beams at the top. It's up there in the corner.
Mm. Yeah, that's very weird.
Is it like staying? I mean, can we get like quite a clear view of it? Is it staying still?
Not a clear view of it, but because it's so pale, even in the darkness, like with the moonlight and the bouncing light from the flashlight, that's not directly pointed at it, you can kind of tell it's there, yeah. It's just like motionless up between the beams. Oh, you should probably roll stress as well, Eric, if you are looking.
Oh, God. Look at that thing. What is that?
We've seen worse. 'Cause I'm like looking at it and I'm like thinking about what I saw previously, and I'm like, this is not as bad as like what I saw.
It's not as bad, but obviously it's dark. The proximity, the whole situation is what kind of makes it not
I feel like I would be getting like a
I feel-
flashback to the creatures in New York.
Definitely.
I I hover for the rest of them to come up and get their get the spray and the what's called and the what's called lighter fluid so that we can just what's called demolish it that way.
Yeah, what the rest you want to do?
So are they actually like afraid of fire? I mean, are they? It sounds like you have some experience in this matter.
Well, they were afraid of fire last time, weren't they? Like the fire. Is that just me thinking that?
Is there something that we could use to make like a flaming torch to maybe like kind of keep it at bay? I mean,
rip your shirt, wrap it around your rifle.
Yeah.
Is it not best that like two of us do the whole fire thing while the other two go and rescue the guy?
That sounds quite reasonable.
Excellent. So you rip your shirt, wrap it around your rifle, set it alight, and then you and Betty go towards the creature.
Yeah, that's fine.
Who's going towards the person? This is interesting.
Daniel will.
Daniel and who?
Richard?
I will. Oh, okay.
Richard and Jeffrey, you can hold it, that's fine.
Oh.
So we've got the lizard person,
Got...
the hunchback, and the actual monster all going towards the person.
Okay. So
Hell out of me.
Let's do you three first. Even though theirs kind of happens story-wise first, let's do your three first, because you like run over to the guy hunched over to try and like go over and attend to him. Richard, how would you feel seeing yourself lying with your stomach torn out?
Ooh.
Stressed? Like that would, I think, no, not a stress roll, but like it may be a stress roll in regards to seeing the results, but I'm trying to think, like, it would probably not make sense, but I imagine it's like looking into a mirror, but very confused because it's not a mirror. And he just kind of, it's like he just stops dead, kind of not processing it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you maybe it clicks for you before it clicks for the other two, and you stop, freeze up for a second. It's you, kind of unshaven, hair's a bit messy, clothes are torn, obviously ripped at the stomach, still alive and in a great deal of pain. Just probably not long to live with the disembowelment. Jeffrey and Daniel, you get like right in before you realise it's Richard. And this isn't an eyelidless version, this is like normal looking Richard. And as you two dive in, he's like, Daniel? Jeffrey?
Oh, yeah. If this isn't proof we're still not in our home, this is, oh my god. I don't know what is.
For that Richard as well, it must be quite sort of like the one with the guts, like seeing them all like, you know, deformed and all sort of like alien-like must be quite creepy for him.
He wouldn't recognise Richard because Richard's just completely different. Yeah. Jeffrey's going to look like Jeffrey, so he's going to be like Jeffrey. With Daniel, I mean, Daniel's going to look like a monster because he's covered in snake skin and doesn't have a nose.
With no nose, yeah.
Maybe just the glasses and the hair and the clothes is why he's like initially like Daniel, and then he's like, what the?
I imagine this is probably the moment where Richard realizes he doesn't look like himself anymore. Like he just thought his hands were being stiff and not operating right, and he's just like, oh, I'm not human.
Am I even me, if that's me?
Oh yeah. But amusingly doesn't get stressed by it, but definitely gives him pause.
It could even just be a moment of grounding, like you said, that bringing him back to the reality of I'm not looking the way I'm supposed to look. It's scary, but it's like the reality of it, like a cold wash in your face.
Yeah.
Eric and Betty, though, you just go over. What are you doing here? You're just waving the torch at it? I mean, or you just try to keep it out at bay by holding it stationary? What's the deal here?
Yeah, I think we would try to keep it at bay while the others attend to the wounded man.
Unfortunately for you, it seems attracted to the flames of the fire, and it leaps down on top of you, Eric, pinning you to the ground.
Oh god.
Burning your face all down one side with the flame of the torch as it presses against you. It looks like a human torso, and where the neck would normally be, it's just this insect-looking kind of mouth with these like nasty-looking, sharp, but not too large mandibles, like the size of a finger. It seems to have about 4 limbs on each side of its body and this long, fleshy white tail. Betty, it jumps down and pins Eric to the ground. What'd you do?
Well, what's called, I get my pistol and start
Blasting.
shooting at.
Sure, give me a dice roll. And Eric, you can roll stress. Oh, nice, Betty.
Oh god.
Bang, bang, bang. You shoot it. How many times
Shoot
do you feel
it,
like?
shoot it.
Center of mass, and it just stops wriggling, convulses once, and dies on top of you.
Can I push it off myself?
Of course you can.
Okay, I'll push it away and like try and roll on the floor to put any flames out as best I can, as well as I can. Presumably the state I'm in now.
You, Richard, bloody, bleeding, disemboweled Richard, okay, just gurgles blood. Jeffrey, where's the others?
We're not your Daniel and Jeffrey. What are you doing here?
Came for the machine. What? You gotta help Betty. Keels over and dies.
Betty? No.
What the fuck are they here for the machine for?
Oh, golly.
Jiminy Cricket. But we don't have time. Might as well try to do something.
One of you is the first to notice the man standing at the entrance of the hangar, staring at you all. The man dressed in an army officer's uniform. You're just standing there, doesn't say anything. You're not even sure when you got there.
I mean, Daniel's probably trying to like save this man, as hopeless as it is, since he just took his last breath.
I feel like Eric was distracted. Jeffrey was
Yeah,
paying attention to Richard.
trying to put the fire.
So Richard or Betty, perhaps? Probably Betty, right?
Yeah, I just kind of like.
Yeah, you
look,
shoot that. He
like-
pushes the thing off of him and starts rolling around, and you're like, breathe out, Betty, and you turn, and there's just this man standing at the entrance of the hangar, moonlight kind of illuminating him from one side. He's just like the shadow outline of a man.
Hello?
The outline of the man sort of like shifts as if the whole thing kind of like pulsates and moves and twists and then goes back into the shape of a man, and it starts to step forward.
Okay.
Okay.
It starts walking towards you, Betty.
Get behind thee.
Betty, you have a gun. Shoot it.
Yeah, I just I grab my gun to I grab my gun to like shoot in the head.
Okay, so give me a dice roll.
I'm never that lucky.
Well, you got your stress to draw in, it's fine. You want to redo it with stress? Or with the green dice, I should say.
Yeah.
Okay, same roll, add in the green dice. You can do it. Wah, ha, 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 ha. Do you want to do it again? Okay, that's one stress roll. Okay, can you please make me a stress roll? Can you please make me a second stress roll? Damn, you're solid.
God.
You fire the first shot, Betty, and it goes wide.
She's
and
she's Terminator.
the first shot goes wide, and the left side of the thing's body just sort of like stretches outwards, so and hulks like it's, like it's as if it's made of plasticine. You like splooged it out and goes back into human form. Your second shot just right dead center of the head, and it stops for a second and like puts its head backwards, and it just like collapses into a pool of liquid on the ground.
Okay, I'm just like rush away from the liquid. I don't want any of the liquid, so I'm just like.
The rest of you all, you hear the two gunshots, and you turn around and you see this guy's figure just drop into like mush.
Yeah.
Yeah, Betty's getting streetwise, isn't she? I feel like sometimes my character does that at the end. She becomes like this pure gun
we're not over yet.
person. Okay.
What's next?
Is the liquid doing anything, or is it just staying there?
Kind of.
Maybe someone should put like fire on it.
That went through my mind as well.
Yeah, you can throw the flaming rag on it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that seems like it would be worth a try. I'll try and throw anything that we've still got that's burning onto the mush.
You throw the burning rags onto the mush, and the mush actively separates and spreads away from the heat source while making this inhuman screaming sound.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's not dead.
What would you like to do next? There's like another hangar building and another smaller building. Might be a barracks or something like that, or a storeroom. And then it's just like piles of construction stuff.
Is there anything obviously flammable amongst the construction stuff?
Not against the construction stuff, but here in this hangar there will be like gas canisters off to the side and definitely like jerry cans full of fuel.
I mean, do we torch the place? Is that where this is going?
I think we should just torch the place, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to like quickly make my way out, like towards a door, and like 2 gunshots went off at least.
Mm-hmm.
Even more for the creature. Any sign of activity that get anybody's attention.
Yes. So out of the smaller building, another man in a military uniform strides out and just kind of looks left and right and looks right at you. To the hangar across the way from you, it looks like a naked person, like frantically waving their hands around as if they're feeling their way around the edge of the door, and they start yelling,
Oh goodness.
That
That's an average Tuesday night in Govan.
As well as you notice, Daniel, there are bodies strewn around the exterior of these other buildings. That now that you're in a position, you can kind of see them amongst the shadows.
Oh, fantastic.
The flailing naked person just trips over themselves onto the ground and is like just squirming around.
Yeah, we got company. There's bodies everywhere, and I'm pretty sure none of the people coming towards us are human.
The one that just looked at you just starts walking, not hurriedly, just starts walking towards you.
Nah, I don't like that at all.
Let's turn them bolt.
Should we start like throwing fuel around the place and try and like set fire to it?
Yeah,
I think that sounds like the
Yeah,
best
you can
thing.
be busy doing that while Daniel's like poking his head out the door here and this happens. What's Jeff want to do? Jeff, what do you want to do?
Be paralyzed in silence.
Okay, Richard, what do you want to do? Having just watched yourself die.
What is happening here? What is going on? Obviously, I know there's this naked person that's waving and speaking in tongues.
I just shove like a stick with the fire, with the bit of cloth with the fire, into his hand, and I'm just like, right, just come and burn with me.
Okay.
going to set everything right.
So the three of you start setting things on fire. What are you doing, Daniel?
Just keeping an eye on whichever is the closest immediate threat.
Well, the guy walking, even though he's not hurried at all, and he was further away, is still going to get to you before the person flailing about, not making any sense on the ground. They don't seem to have any direction or sense of where they're going.
Ugh.
They don't seem to be able to keep balancing on their feet for more than 2 seconds. This man
Yeah,
strides towards you, silently, calmly, expressionless. And then his body just kind of like stops for a second. And he, as if he's going to be sick, but his whole body makes the motion. And then he reverts back into normal form and keeps walking towards you.
You're a seeker.
So what do you want to do, Daniel? Or Jeff, if you want to step in and do something?
I'm gonna shoot it. I mean, no.
You got a shotgun?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a dice roll.
2 or 1.
1.
Military thing.
Oh, you are a vet. Yeah, you can't have to. You blast it with the shotgun and point blank range, and the whole upper torso just kind of like rips apart, and the whole thing like bends outwards. One, like the head's just hanging off the edge of the shoulder, and it kind of just sort of like slides itself down into a jelly like substance into the ground, and then starts to kind of pull itself back together again slowly. You've bought yourselves an extra few seconds.
Ooh, I'm gonna quickly run, grab a jerry can, and start dumping on, like, a ring around this creature, but also, like, once that's completed, dump it all over the creature, and then quickly, like get someone, like, hey, set this on fire now.
Okay, so imagine you and Jeff, because you're together, are doing this. Okay, give me a dice roll. See if you can do it quick enough. That's not going to be quick enough, Daniel.
I mean, you know, what's stress, really? Like,
What is stress but a resource to burn? Roll your stress dice, Daniel.
exactly.
You hold it together
God.
as you sprinkle around a circle of gasoline around this thing and light it on fire. Jeff like throws the torch, the matches on top of it, and as you like step back, Daniel, you feel the hand grasp around your ankle, and you look down and kick the hand away. As you look down and see this creature with no eye sockets whatsoever on its face, kind of just look up at you and it's gargling this inhuman sound to you. It's not able to like form words or sentence structure at all.
Do I like just not touching it, but like trying to just look at it? Like, do I see anything like other than the fact that it's got no eyes? Like, is it just like holes in where their eyes should
No,
be, or
there's
is it just
no
full
sockets.
on
Like it's not got eyes whatsoever. They don't exist.
and it's
Nose,
just babbling
mouth,
incoherently?
ears, long ragged hair. It looks like it's wet, and its body looks as if it's covered in like blood or gore of some sort.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, don't like this thing. It's definitely not human. Probably not friendly either, especially since it's grabbing me. Yeah, I'm gonna take my stick and through the chest.
Oh, okay. So not for the first time in the last 24 hours, you stab something with the body of a young man through the heart.
Yeah.
It gurgles and dies as slowly and as painfully as any other human would.
But it's not a human, so we'll just hold on to that a little bit.
The rest of you make yourselves busy.
What the hell was that?
Not a human.
No, it's how he said. Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
You hear a woman's voice yell at you from across the way. Who is that?
I'll look towards the source of the
Richard,
woman's
is that
voice.
you? Sounds like Betty's voice.
No.
The
Betty.
Betty Betty, Richard, and Eric, you are busy setting fire to this building, and it's happening quite quickly. The big building, obviously, because it's a hangar, you're around the edges, setting things on fire. A woman who looks from this distance in this darkness very like Betty stumbles out from the other building, clutching her side. Her clothes are like ragged and torn.
I'll
Daniel?
run over to her.
She wouldn't recognise you, Daniel. It would be Jeff, right? Jeff?
What's going on?
Jeff, where's everyone else?
I don't know.
Where's
not having
Daniel?
a
Where's
good day.
Richard?
Maybe, aren't they next to me?
Well, Daniel looks like
Yeah.
has snake skin, so... And she's going to stop, and she's like, wait, what's that thing beside you?
That
I don't know.
he's an ally. That's me.
Are you sure?
Oh, me. She's
Oh, I'm
talking about
positive.
me.
I was positive. Ain't that right? Thing. Do the priest thing.
Did
Yeah,
you...
I'm
Jeff, did...
Daniel.
But no, Daniel's in there. And she points back to the place she just came from.
I'm a different Daniel.
Oh.
We're
okay.
not your Daniel and Jeffrey. We're from a different
Wait,
place.
Where's our Jeffrey then?
We don't know. We found Richard, but he was wounded and died.
Okay. Do any of you know how to work the machine?
We have Eric.
Who's Eric?
Oh, brother, it's a long fucking story.
Look, I just want to get home to my husband and kids. Do any of you know how to use the machine?
We might. Do you know where the machine is?
It's in the building. She motions towards the other hangar.
What about Scott or Palmer?
Palmer? The guy with the RV?
Yeah. Well, okay, Davis. That was Davis. Or our version was. Oh, jeez, it's so confusing.
Look, the machine's in the hangar there, but there's more of those creatures in there.
All right, cool. I'm assuming this is also the same machine that other Daniel is in.
No, she's pointed Daniel as being in the small building she just came out of.
Oh boy.
The flames are like roaring now on the gasoline, and there's enough light you can like clearly see that this woman looks just exactly like Betty, just more disheveled.
Oh my goodness, she looks like me. I feel like I don't feel like Betty's stressed, because I feel like Betty's
You understand
like,
about it,
you know,
yeah.
understand about it now.
Yeah. And she's not
so
dying in
it's
front of you,
like-
so it's not quite as
Yeah.
mindfucking.
Yeah.
Yet.
Just like
Yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just kind of go, "Hi."
Oh, hi, Betty.
I know we're the same. This is very weird.
You want to get
I
home
think-
too, right?
Yeah.
I don't know where Jeff is. Daniel's dead. I don't know where Richard went, but I think the thing got him. But I don't know where Jeffrey went.
Oh.
Oh, now I have to.
Have to what?
I have to go see Daniel.
No, wait. She like takes her a minute to remember that you're supposed to be Daniel. She goes as if she's going to like stop you with her hand, but then she doesn't stop you with her hand, and her hand is normal looking.
Yeah, no.
I don't think you want to look at him, Daniel.
Daniel.
I know I don't, but I have to.
You step over to the entrance to the building. I mean, you can smell the blood as you're at the entrance, and it's like pitch black inside.
Yeah. I think we need to just like get you back to your own world first, and then get us back to our own world, because that seems to be
Yes.
the thing.
Davis said something about a piece that was missing. We weren't able to find it. And I don't know how to use the machine. You put a flashlight across the room, Daniel.
Yeah.
You see the mess of body parts, which presumably used to be a version of yourself. The fragments of face that you can make out alongside the clothing that he's wearing and the little collar of the pastor, the only means you have of identifying him at this distance. It looks as if something has just torn him into pieces.
And this was where the eyeless thing kind of stumbled from?
No, this is just where Betty, and before her, the Seeker stepped out.
Oh, okay.
The eyeless thing came out of the hangar
Jesus.
building where the machine's supposed to be.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I
Stressed for seeing yourself dead, Daniel?
definitely.
So close. The rest of you seeing Doppelganger Betty here, and she's saying about, Davis and this piece and the machine, what he's going to do. She says, the machine's in that building, there are more of those creatures guarding it, we couldn't get to it, I don't know where Jeff is.
I'm kind of torn between, should I try and help them, or should I just try and destroy the machine and hope that will be an end to it?
You just want to roll open the hangar door the rest of the way. It's only a crack open at the moment.
I guess we're probably going to need to see inside, yeah.
It pulls open on the rollers, and half a dozen, 6 of those torso pale skinned creatures scurry away like cockroaches in the light towards the far corners and up into the ceiling. The machine is sat in the center of the hangar here. The floor is covered, littered in bodies and body parts. And the smell of blood is like thick in the air that you can taste it. Betty, roll me a stress because your hunger for blood is very strong. Man, you're just not budging. You fight back the urge.
Oh, she just want to get home to her kids, okay? So she's just like, she's like, okay, this Betty is gonna be like is alive and stuff and blah blah, and she's just like, she's like, right, okay, like, let's just try and all get back to the world if we got men.
Sure. So the scene of carnage in this hangar, just bodies everywhere, body parts strewn everywhere, blood splashed across the wall, machine is spattered in it, but it's there, it's in the center, your goal, and just these creatures on the walls and then on the ceiling. What would you like to do?
Do we have the missing piece with us?
You can have brought it with you if you want. Yeah, it would have made sense.
I was about to fucking say.
A bit anticlimactic if you came all the way here without it.
Yeah. At that point, Daniel just stakes himself, like...
God damn it.
Yeah, fuck this.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Go ahead.
The goal is right there. The obstacles are these creatures. But you've killed one already.
Do we just want to make a run for it to the machine and hope for the best, or what's the situation?
Well, are there explosives amongst the construction equipment by any chance?
There would... You can go look and roll investigate if you want to take a minute to do that.
Sure.
I don't know how good you're feeling about gambling your stress when you're so close to the end here, but...
Probably not take a chance on that.
Nothing...
I mean, why not? It's...
No explosives. But it's, yeah, it's up to you.
It's the end.
I guess. I mean, if we're that close, sure.
He just joined. He doesn't want to go insane, though. So I just got here.
Come on, join us. Go crazy, it's fine.
If you want to re-roll, it's the same roll, but you just click the green dice in addition. Okay, so let's make a stress roll first. Okay. So you don't get to score anything out. You're at the end of your tether because you've been through all this too many times before.
It's
One more stress and you go
happening again.
permanently insane. So you're not going to want to try to reroll that. That's going to be too risky for you, I would guess. Frantically around, do not find any explosives in amongst the building supplies. Richard and Jeffrey, what would you like to do at this point?
I'm interested in finding myself now, because I'm like,
Oh, you want to go look for your other person?
Trying to find this universe's Jeff.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
you two can run off and look around the buildings if you want to do that. Yeah? Okay.
Oh, maybe this universe's Jeff knows something. Yeah, I actually like that idea.
Okay.
yeah.
Alright, so you're like, I need to find myself. You run off, and then Richard, you're like, you can't go alone. Runs after you. You two go run around, look through the buildings, all the building supplies, and the other foundations and stuff like that for a second. I'll get you to roll it for that in 1 second. You leave Betty and Betty. Eric, you're off looking at supplies. Daniel, you're in that building on your own for a second. And Betty, you're standing with other Betty, and you just kind of look at each other. You've got a pistol in your claw, and she doesn't. And she's like, Betty, what's wrong with your hand?
Oh, when I went through to another world, I got a claw, but apparently I won't get a claw when I come back to my real world. I'll like come back normal, which would be great. Because I've never had this before. This is just like a temporary
But
thing.
you're still me, right?
Yes, I'm still you.
Excellent, she says, and plunges her hand into your face. Roll
Oh.
a dice for me.
I kissed you. Can I just roll if I make?
You can roll a dice. Obviously, I'm always going to let you roll the dice.
Do I roll stress? Did you say?
No, just roll 1 dice for me. Come on, Betty. How long does it take you to roll 1 dice? You want to re-roll with stress?
Stress.
Yes,
stress, do
obviously.
it. I was about to be like, why is she normal? Why doesn't she
Both
have a claw?
extremes.
That's going to take you up to 5. Oh wait, what'd you do there?
It's not taking
Oh no,
up to
because
5
I
because I have to roll the stress.
Yes,
but
please.
I got a 6.
Yes, you'll get a 6, so you'll succeed
Yeah.
here, but roll stress for me, please. Just from the realization that she's actually a seeker. Oh, you're so lucky.
Oh my god.
You get 1 split
Fuck yeah,
second
Betty.
chance to do something, Betty, before she plunges her fingers into your face, like that scene from The Thing. What do you do with your secondary action?
I just like run.
Okay, so you just fall backwards and run.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
just
have, you don't
run
have
and
enough
go,
time to turn around,
and
you
then
just fall backwards, kind of like stumble and run away.
run, and I'm just like, she's the seeker, she's the seeker, she's the seeker.
Daniel, you'll hear her first. Eric, you'll hear her as well. Jeff and Richard can use both roll investigation roll for me. Oh, Glam.
You know, I actually thought.
Already did.
she
What are you talking
was-
about?
I know you did, but do you want to? Well, I'll let Richard roll investigate first, because if he succeeds, it won't matter.
1 dice.
Okay, Jeffrey, you actually have more stress left than Richard. Would you like to use your stress to reroll? That's not how you do it. You need to do the same roll, but add the green dice. So it's an investigate roll, but you click the green dice in addition to the regular dice.
That roll?
No, it just rolled the stress. That wasn't what I needed you to roll. There you go. There you go. It didn't even take stress.
Ah, perfect.
You just run around the building and you're kind of looking in shadows. There are piles of bodies. You'll probably be able to quickly tell a lot of these bodies are people without eyelids. And they've all got like pieces torn out of them or like ripped into like shreds. And it's just like fragments of them lying around, just like the head or the arm or whatever.
Jesus.
And you find Jeffrey over by like a trailer full of timber and nails and stuff like that, and he's just kind of like slumped at the side of it, just like panting and breathing and holding his chest like and when he sees you he moves a little bit like he's going to scramble away, but he doesn't even have the energy to like scramble away from you.
Relax, self. Relax. It's me. I'm not gonna eat you.
Wait, me?
And Betty's just pure going, kill him, kill him.
He grabs your shoulder with one hand, Jeff. It's like, my wife. My wife.
What happened to her?
You need to tell her. You need to tell her I love her. You need to tell her things are going to be okay.
Hey, man, no, don't die.
He said, don't worry, don't worry. I won't. And he pulls you in towards him.
Can I just go and what's called shoot him in the head?
No, because you're way over at the hangar still.
Alright,
Roll
okay.
me a
Yeah,
dice,
they
Jeff,
went
to
off
not be
below.
pulled into the Seeker who's trying to meld with you.
And you know what? I quit.
Just do it again with stress. You've got tons left. And do it again with stress.
Come on. I have faith. Come
I'm
on.
trying to think. Can I do anything to help?
There you go. Stress roll, please.
There you
Jeff.
go. No.
Uh-huh.
Now, come on. You're a rock. You'll make this.
He's only at 2. He's got tons. He's
Oh, it's only
fine.
2. You're fine. You're fucking fine.
Sadly.
You panic, Jeff, but you are able to pull back and pull away from this Jeffrey. Richard, you can only look on for a second as this previously wounded and ailing Jeffrey just kind of like falls into like this like dark colored sludge, and then starts to like pull itself up into the tall form of a standing man.
And when I pull back, I shoot him.
Yep, give me a dice roll. You can have a 2 dice.
Actions.
You blast him point blank with the shotgun, and he just spatters in all different directions, and the rest of the lump just kind of splats on the ground.
And I run out. Come on, let's go, Betty.
I think before Betty starts screaming about the Seeker, Daniel would actually try to find other Daniel's cross, and I would take it.
Get out claws.
Yeah, and then
Give me a dice roll.
with now 2 crosses.
Scramble around in the dark and the gore here, try to find a crucifix.
Yeah.
It's this. Oh.
Oh,
Daniel.
you know what?
Oh,
Fuck
Daniel.
this. I've got 2 stress boxes. I'm fine.
Okay, I'm banking 1 stress roll. Do you want to do it again? We'll make 1 stress roll first, because you might not get the chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You
should
scramble
just
around in
never
there.
do these things, honestly.
And maybe your like stress transfers from like your own crucifix, which you abandoned, and you're focusing now on this other one. I have to find it. I have to find it, and you're just like, frantically in this blood and gore in the darkness, trying to find this tiny crucifix somewhere. Betty, you're running past the building, going, "It's a Seeker! It's a Seeker!" And the Seeker does that T-1000 thing where it starts to just like run after you, and that you run towards
fuck.
Jeff and Richard over at the other end. Eric, you're at the opposite end behind her, and you can see Betty chasing Betty. What would you like to do, Eric?
Betty chasing
Dude.
Betty, Jesus.
Do I have a clear view of the second Betty? Like, could I conceivably shoot her without hitting Betty 1?
If you roll well, of course.
Oh boy.
Do it.
He does not have stress to reroll
you
this.
got
Just
plenty.
say,
It's the end of the story. Do it.
Okay, forgive me, Betty.
You're gonna
Fine.
roll like a god. Don't worry about it. You're gonna roll a 6.
I mean, a 6 would be bad. You want a 5.
Oh, yeah, 5. Yeah, that's what I meant. You're gonna roll a 5.
Okay, positive vibes, everyone. Positive vibes.
Yeah, 5.
Oh, 4 just
Well-
as good.
Force, just-
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
a
See.
crack of gunshot. There's the thump of a body. Betty, you run up to Richard and Jeffrey. I don't know if you hug them or what, or just turn around. And the other Betty is like flat on the ground. And then the shape of her just kind of like stretches out into an amorphous blob in a kind of stretched out star shape.
I'm like, set it on fire, set it on fire.
You pull down your rifle, Eric. Sigh of relief. And then to your right, at the original hangar that you came out of, 2 men are standing, military clothing, just like standing at the entrance watching you all.
Jeez.
Okay. Who wants to start? Who's first?
Imagine if we met someone who could actually help us.
Yeah, just imagine.
Probably hear
They're
Daniel.
not helping us, are they?
You can probably hear Daniel be like, where is it? What do you do now?
And gore of my own other doppelganger.
I'll try and get back over to where everyone else is. I think we should probably stick together.
For you together, Daniel's in a building on his own. What do you want to do? These figures step out of the hangar building and kind of spread themselves out, so they're like 4 or 5 feet apart, kind of across the street, and start to advance towards you. Slowly, unhurried, unworried.
No pressure.
We can try and make a run for the machine, I guess.
Yeah.
But this is Laura's favourite part of the season then, when everybody gets to roll 1 dice to run to the machine.
Oh, for fudge sake, I hate this bit. No way, this is the worst part. Oh, I hate it.
But Alan's here to save you like he always does.
I'm looking forward to this.
Oh.
I hate this.
Except Daniel, of course, because Daniel's in there.
This is like my this is my hatred towards this. I hate this bit.
It's so good though.
Well, Daniel's in there on his own, so, you know.
No, I'm fucked. There ain't no way. I have to roll a 5 first try.
Well, I mean, you have to know that they're running. Like, they have to yell out for you or something, because you're distracted looking for this cross in the muck. Okay, guys, give me a dice roll.
Yeah.
What are you worried about, Betty? What are you worried about? Oh man, especially with these guys. No. So, I mean, Eric, you don't have the stress to run anyway. I mean, Eric, do you want to die or do you want to go insane?
What a choice.
Although if you die, they're screwed because there's no one to run the machine.
Yeah, that's true. I'll probably need to use
true.
insanity as the only chance everyone else has.
Well, I mean, I need to re-roll with stress anyway.
Yeah.
I already stress rolled.
Yes, you're
like,
fine.
I got the 6 and
your stress 4 is solid. You're fine. Oh, Richard, man.
My God, Richard.
He's stacking it.
Hey, 1 roll.
In for a penny.
Yeah.
Okay.
There
You're going to make it past them alive, but you've got 2 stress rolls.
Okay, come on. That's what I'm talking about. Dude,
Richard,
like
can you give me an action dice, please? No, Richard, sorry, Jeffrey.
It's a single?
Yeah, it's a single. You're gonna, if you don't stress roll, the Seeker's gonna catch you and you're not getting out of this alive. Okay, well, I'm going to assume that you rolled a 5 there because you rolled a 5. Yeah, there you go, you're totally fine.
Yeah.
Why did I go up to 3? 3, there we go. See? Don't know what you're worried about. Everybody made it alive around the buildings, past the Seekers, into the hangar. You throw open the door and run into the hangar, and one of these torso creatures from the ceiling falls down right in front of you and hisses like a cat that's like angry that you've invaded its territory, and it pulls up its like flimsy looking pale tail thing, arches it up like a scorpion at you. What do you do?
I shoot it.
2 dice.
And I hiss at it too. I go.
You hiss back and blast this thing into smithereens.
Nice.
The other ones on the rooftop scurry down from the walls around you. What do you do?
Oh, you got friends.
Run to the machine. We just go.
Yep. Hurry, run to the machine.
Jeffrey yells, and Daniel, you finally hear someone.
Get out.
Fuck it. I just grab my stick and try to.
You grab your stick. You turn your pointy stick that served you so well, and you turn around, and there's a man standing in the doorway of this building, blocking you.
Yeah, no. Stab him in the chest.
Okay. Oh my god.
Yep, we're tired of this.
About as crazy as Richard is right now.
You stab him in the chest, twist it around Daniel.
Together.
As you're stabbing him, like his form like starts just spreading out over your hand, and you get, this is where the fear comes from for the stress roll, with the sensation that he's just going to absorb you anyway, and then you just kind of like burst the heart and push him away, and he falls backwards and just explodes into like mush.
Amazing.
What do you guys do with these? Sorry, on you go.
If my stick is recoverable, I would like to recover my stick.
Oh, you've not let it go. Yeah, that thing's like attached to you, man.
Oh yeah.
It's your new
New
cross.
object dependence. New object
I am a new
dependence.
god,
Fuck the
death.
cross. Yeah.
You run round the corner, Daniel. The other one's still coming along the street behind you at pace. You face into the building, and there's just this like crowd of 5 of these pale creatures hissing and pulling their tails up to point at the others at the doorway. But you're on like the backside of them. You could, if you knew how to use the machine, you could do it yourself right now while everyone else is distracted.
Oh, I am at the machine. Okay.
Or you could get there because the things are distracted with everyone else. So, so Daniel, you could do something, and the rest of you, if you just want to do something, after Jeff blasts one of them to smithereens.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to the machine. I'm gonna, like, shank one of these creatures in the side.
Okay. What will the rest do?
Open prey, that's what.
Well, we have Jeff, Eric, and Betty all roll for their guns. Richard, you could roll using your claws if you want.
Yeah, one roll.
Your last time to use them.
Ha! Ha! How funny you think we're going back to our dimension?
Betty blasts one. Richard flails his new weapons kind of ineffectually.
Keeps it together
Jesus.
as well.
Jeff, you've got 2 dice you can
He's
roll
rolling threes.
for your shotgun again. And then Eric, you can roll 1 dice for your gun. And then Daniel, you can also roll to try and stab one.
Damn.
You want to stress reroll it, Jeff?
Oh my god.
Stop stressing.
You can add stress to do the reroll, so you roll all 3 dice. Yeah, do it again with all 3 dice.
Oh.
Because it's a 2 plus 1, yeah. There you go. Make a stress roll, please.
Oh man.
Well.
Yeah, make a stress roll. Because you got a 6. Bang, bang, boom, boom. Use blast, and did you stab yours as well, Daniel? Oh, you got 6. Okay, Daniel.
Yeah.
Roll me
Go ahead, roll it.
Well, hang on. You can save it for a second.
Oh no.
You blast, kill, slaughter these animals. The only thing left is the Seeker, which is now standing at the edge of the hangar, and it just stops for a second to watch what you do. You just kill all these creatures, and what's your next move?
I am staring this creature down. Whatever everyone's doing, I'm standing between them and the Seeker.
Now you can roll stress as it changes its form into that of a little girl.
Oh fuck.
Barbara Thomas.
My goodness. Yeah. But like, she knows now that this isn't real, so
No,
yeah.
it doesn't matter for Daniel, he's gone.
Oh,
As
Daniel.
As his mind collapses into insanity. Permanent and forever.
Oh.
You'll never recover from this, Daniel. But in this moment, what do you want to do?
Yeah, it doesn't matter that it's the face of pure sweet Barbara. Daniel's going to is going to go out fighting.
Yeah, you
Just screaming, just blind rage.
leap on top of this small child, this innocent little
Yeah.
girl, to anyone else's eyes, and stab her repeatedly to death.
Yep, just full on, yeah.
Covered in her blood.
Foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, foaming at the mouth, blood rage.
Covered in blood, screaming, foaming, panting afterwards, and looking up to the sky, to God. For surely you have done his work.
Oh god. Oh no.
Amen.
I'm this world's like serial killer.
So we've got home now, yeah?
Well, there's
So
no more
we're, like,
enemies. So Eric, what
Yeah.
happens now?
Am I sane enough to actually use the machine properly at this point?
Oh god.
Yes, barely. You instruct everyone to grab.
Yeah.
There's like handles because it's like a frame of brass and all these like bars like sticking up in at angles, and there's like hand grips people can hold. There's dials to turn, levers to pull and such. And you've got a passing familiarity with all this. But as you instruct them all to kind of grab a hold, what do you do?
I feel like I would probably try and stay behind in this dimension and destroy the machine.
Are you setting it to overload and destroy? Are you sending them home?
I think I would try and send them home first, and then, like, once they're gone, like, destroy the machine.
Okay then. You have 1 dice to roll.
Oh god.
Don't worry. I've got faith in you, my child.
Because
Because if you don't, I'm gonna stab you in the chest.
You'll be fine, because if you fail, you've still got a sanity left you can sacrifice.
Oh yeah, that too. No pressure.
Which you need to re-roll it.
Oh man.
No, you need to do the same
sorry,
roll,
yeah.
but with the green, yeah. Because if the green isn't high, okay, so we're banking. Well, you did one, so that one's going to be fine anyway. So you can do the same again with the white and the green. Hopefully this isn't like Swindle where we have like 10 of them.
Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, I'm definitely asking about that.
Wait, so it's another one with white and green?
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't need to.
You're gonna make them stressful
Yeah.
later, but
Well,
right now you're
because he
banking
did
it.
one already, so he doesn't need to bank that one. That's fine.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, you just you
There
can
you
reroll as long
go.
as you
Then
Oh,
evenly
fuck
just you
yeah!
hold on to what makes you, Eric, once more, as you program the thing as best as you can remember, and all of the symbols as you're like changing like the rotation on them all and adding in the missing piece you brought with you, they start to light up one by one in this soft orange amber kind of glow, and the whole thing hums and shakes a little bit differently for the rest of you from the last time it operated, and then there's just a flash of light,
Damn it, Daniel, so close to the finish line.
and that's the end of our session.
Damn.
Okay. Did we make it? What was the situation?
No.
Do you really want to know?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do want to know.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry, Callum. I thought it'd end a little earlier.
Nah,
So
it's
what
all
did,
good.
what did
I
we
need to go into collar.
did we make it?
Richard, you are back to normal human form when you arrive
Oh,
in the middle of this airbase.
bless.
So you are Richard, and when you get around to it, you make a phone call, and your uncle is on the other end of the phone line, and he is happy to hear from you. In fact, you are all back to normal, seemingly, on the
Well-
other side. Daniel, your nose is there. Your skin is normal. You don't have holes down the side of your body. You do not thirst for human blood. Betty, your hand is back to normal. You no longer thirst for human blood. You don't hear any strange voices or see anything weird walking around. You do have to deal with the military personnel that immediately arrest you for appearing in the middle of this Air Force base. There's a long series of interrogations, very uncomfortable, before you're like let free, and they're not satisfied with it. But you're all temporarily committed to sanatoriums until you're evaluated and let go a few months later. Except Daniel, who never gets let out.
Yeah.
But yes,
And the rest of you are saying this guy's absolutely insane.
Richard and Jeffrey and Betty can all return to their normal lives.
What? Hey.
I feel like there's a butt coming.
Yeah,
I
I
just
feel
feel
like
like there's a butt coming because you did this the last time when like in the house
Eric,
with the children. Yeah.
I need you to make one more dice roll with one dice for me.
Oh yes, yes.
As you
I
set
don't
this
know if-
machine as best as you can attempt to destroy itself.
Go on, son. Yeah.
Ooh.
With an anticlimactic shake, the machine simply falls to dust as if it's like eroding in accelerated time in front of you.
Do you know, I really like this episode, like this session. Because I know it's not like episode, but
Yeah, because you
this
never shifted from
session.
your full stress one,
But-
incredibly.
Joshi. No, but I took more
my God,
chances
yeah.
then. I
You
did
did,
take
yes.
Yeah,
chances.
you did.
I did.
Legitimately.
I almost
yeah.
got you with the
And
seeker.
do you know what? I think it was because Goose was there, and it just made it perfect.
Alan, you
It
did
was
an
a
amazing
perfect
job there. It
end to
totally made
it.
my day. Thank you.
Yeah, it totally made my day as well. I really enjoyed that session. Like,
The way
I
you
really
were
missed
playing
you,
off
Goose.
Swindle was
It
amazing.
was It was
Yeah, the whole-
really good. And I felt like there was something missing. Like there was something missing throughout that series, but then I realized it was you. It was you. It was you that was missing.
Oh.
Because in a sense, you always have one of my characters' backs. It's as if like his like.
Oh yeah, because he literally
okay,
saved you there, like shooting her.
yeah.
I mean, I feel like Jeff
But
would have
it's-
blasted it with a shotgun anyway because he was acing it.
No.
He was just like,
Maybe.
no, bang, no, bang.
No.
But yeah,
Okay,
that
so-
totally made. That totally made it. Like, did you not feel that way as well, Swindle and
Well, of
Clem?
course I
Did you
did.
not
I-
feel
yeah.
like that? That was like
Love when
the
Goose
nice.
plays.
Yeah, I loved it. Yeah, it kind of felt like the whole series. I was like, there's something. So remember, I did say, didn't I, Swindle? I was like, there's something missing. I was just like, it was you, Goose. You were missing. We needed you.
Glad I got there for the last one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that was awesome. All right, now seriously, what about the thing at the hill that I did that I failed all those
Oh,
fucking
you're
rolls?
go-
Yeah.
You are going to be
Oh my
so
goodness.
mad at me.
I'm already pissed.
You're
Just
gonna
tell
be
me what
so
I
mad
didn't
at me.
see. Just do it.
If you'd successfully rolled, he rolled like a dozen times with it, and he failed them all, and he couldn't find out what this thing on
Dude,
the hill was.
I got so fucking tilted, man. I
Right.
re-rolled and
you're
re-rolled and
You're
re-rolled.
going to feel even worse
nothing.
because if you had
It was
found
just a dog,
something,
wasn't it?
it would have been a jackrabbit.
It's hilarious.
Oh no.
The dog was barking at a jackrabbit.
You wanted
That's
to go back
amazing.
there every time you were
did.
like, let's go back there.
I did. I was so pissed
For
at
a
that.
jackrabbit.
I was happy to let you burn so many stress rolls trying to get this. And I
Oh,
knew I had no intention of it being anything supernatural whatsoever.
oh, you bastard! I fucking love it.
Because at
Like,
first,
Okay,
Jack
but
Rabbit.
like,
Oh,
because you were like
shit.
3 rolls in, and I was like, maybe I should make something here. But I was like racking my brain. I was like, nothing fits. I was like, no,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let him wear himself out.
yeah, no, and I did. My God, I was like a dog with a bone. Like, I
Yeah,
would
because you
not-
thought if there was going to be
Ew.
some sort of object or something, there was some secret
No.
I
passage or
was so
something.
convinced. With
The-
every failure, I was even more convinced that the universe was hiding a vital clue to the entire puzzle.
No, the dogs were just
Fucking-
to upset you in the first couple of sessions,
okay.
just to set you on edge.
Okay, but what about the dream? Was that just like?
Well, as
Yeah.
hinted at, I mean, it could have been nothing, but as hinted at, they said sometimes when you're in that in between awake and asleep stage, you can perceive other dimensions and things that are happening.
Oh my God.
Okay, what about the wee girl and her mum? What's happening with that? Is like, are they okay now, or what's the
I'm sure they're
situation
fine.
with them? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Apart-
Sure.
Apart from the
What
one
about
that
the
Daniel
what
killed.
about the right? Okay, I need to know this as well. What about the monster? The
Which
wee boy
monster?
that was the monster. The monster that
Samuel,
was like
yeah.
the
Samuel the
baby. The
angel?
Samuel. Yes.
What-
Yeah,
what
yeah.
about him?
Samuel, the quote-unquote angel.
What were you confused about with him?
Was that the thing that was in the other world? That was like on.
I mean, he
the
was from the
machine?
world you followed him from, but he wasn't from the
Yeah.
world where you encountered him.
Yeah. That
Right,
yeah,
okay.
where he wasn't from there either. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But like, what the fuck is he?
Well, you've got
Does
the
he
letter.
still does
You know
he
his
still
origin story.
exist in this world then?
No,
No,
you followed
no,
him. You followed him into the other world, and then Daniel
Oh,
killed
right.
him.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, but like, what about his dad though? Who's Samuel's
Yeah.
dad? Who got?
Some
got the,
creature that attacked his mother,
Oh, okay.
as the letter says.
Yeah, but it was like. But
I mean, I
the
can't
letter
give you his
also
name
says it
and
was a
I can't.
small man.
Yeah, I can't give you his name and address.
Okay. Okay, so I'm not 100%, convinced. Is there there's still doppelgangers out there, isn't there? As in there's still those
Oh, yeah.
people with the eyes and stuff, isn't there?
The lidless?
Yeah, the lidless. There's still some that are like, I need to, drink the rain. Are they still?
Well, they're still
about,
back in
aren't
their
they?
world. Any of the ones that
Yeah,
came
they're-
through to the other world die off within like
Yeah.
24 hours.
Because they don't
Right,
have the rain. They
okay.
need the rain to survive. But
Okay.
but even before Daniel crossed over, like the FBI apparently called
Hey, that's what I was
my
gonna say.
place and was like, yeah, we spoke to a guy calling himself Daniel Ford who sounds a lot
Well-
like you. What was that?
I thought you might have asked that, but I mean, the first time you noticed the carpets were different, you'd already crossed over once.
Oh,
Every time you went to one of these
Oh.
key locations, there could have been a portal there, and you crossed over.
About my
Oh.
friend Omar, if
Yes.
I would have approached him, what would have happened?
You could have rescued him if you had gone into like town and into the church, because that's where he was being held. So there was the possibility to rescue him.
Oh, what about what about his character as well? There's somebody living in his house, in Jeffrey's house.
Because you weren't in your home dimension, you were in a different dimension. So the
Oh,
Wait,
the
all
Jeffrey
that
from
time?
there was there,
yeah.
and he was at home.
Ever since the carpet
okay.
turned from beige to red,
When
we
you
were
went
in
to
a
the
different
diner,
world.
you crossed over. You went in and you came out. You were in a
Oh,
different
okay.
realm. When you went to
Holy,
the mine, just passed through
diner.
to a different realm.
holy
Okay.
fuck!
When Jeff went to the ranch by himself and got the thing, he not only crossed briefly into the other, but then when he came back, he wasn't in his original reality.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, that's
Because-
crazy. Okay,
So
what about how
because the machine was broken, I can tell you this, because the machine was broken, because it was already explained, every time an aftershock of radiation from the blasts passed through, it disrupted the machine and the portals that already exist in the area, because this area is littered with them. And so it like changes like the setting basically of a portal, so they can go to different places.
Holy shit. So, like, even with Daniel, whenever Daniel was dealing with the Seeker, like, that was just a portal just swallowed him, basically?
Yeah, because you're right beside the portal at the diner.
Yeah, and it just, oh my god. Whoa.
And the reason the Seekers that you encountered at the end there were so unstable with their form changing and collapsing into mush and all that, it's because they're in the wrong realm and they also have mutation, so they're not like stable. Because otherwise they would just like kill you. Like guns and that wouldn't do anything to them.
Yeah.
But because they're in that unstable form, you just had the opportunity to like actually have effect on them.
Holy shit. The whole time I thought we traveled like 1, 2, and then back to 1, and then it's, oh, whoa. My,
Goodness.
whoa.
Well, I'd laugh because when Jeff obviously had the brass piece and you were like that,
Yeah.
it's changed because you're changing it because you're holding the thing. And I was like,
Yeah.
no, you're all somewhere very different. And that's why his key didn't fit in the
nuts.
door, because it wasn't the key for that door anymore.
Well, I clocked that one immediately. I thought that was just like, oh, it's changing things around us because we have the piece.
No.
So I thought, oh, whoa.
Do you know what as well? I was just thinking as well about like, what if a couple of us had stayed behind in that world that was when we had the change of carpet.
Well, those
and
ones
had
died, so
stayed
you could have
behind.
taken their place.
Yeah.
But that's also, I don't know
Exactly.
if anyone who's picked this up, but initially Betty's husband was not happy with her about stuff. But then he was perfectly happy because it was a different husband in a different reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Betty's husband's pure like,
Well, he divorced.
you know,
One of the
there's no
first
divorce
divorces.
there.
You always make a character that has like a husband and kids and shit like that, and then you always like drive it into a divorce.
Yeah, you know what? You have to have this is the thing as well. You have to have like family. I think like if you have family and friends, there's kind of more to lose, and you've
More
got
stakes,
to like your
definitely.
character.
Delta Green does
there's
that
more
very
at
heavily.
stake. Yeah.
Encourages you to have family and stable home and that kind of stuff.
Well,
Or
yeah,
not
of
stable
course.
home,
I
but
mean, yeah, I mean that totally makes sense. But it's just the fact that like after like once game starts, you're like, all right, I'm gonna speed run a divorce. Like,
Oh, and when you think about it, the police people are okay, and probably in our world, see that woman and her daughter, her husband's probably okay, isn't he?
No, he died in the
it's all
Korean War.
fine. Oh, did he? Okay, okay. Oh, yes, he did.
The wee
Okay.
girl's still traumatized for life because of what she saw.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Which also, like, oh yeah, what about the diner then?
So
Yeah.
Like, there's pieces obviously cut out of it.
I-
Those were
as was also mentioned, it's not just
Yeah.
people that can be transported between dimensions, but physical items can be as well, including this whole building. So it swapped places with nothing in one world or other diners in other worlds, and the people that
Oh
were
my
inside
God.
it kind of went along with it, but not quite the same.
yeah.
So they became melded or embedded in pieces of the furniture, and then when the military came along, they were like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
and cut out the sections that had the bodies attached to them, apart from the half head that they never
Yeah.
caught.
To study, yeah.
Hey, what about those trucks? We would have followed those trucks.
They're a bit of a red herring because they were
Yeah.
like mafia guys smuggling stuff between states.
Yeah,
So-
that makes sense.
Oh, okay, so they were nothing to
it wasn't
us.
military trucks. It was like I had a whole thing where I could have had like parts of the mafia involved in certain aspects, but he's never really got into that with the trucks or Vegas, so it just didn't
Yeah.
become anything. But yeah, it wasn't military
Yeah,
trucks.
that's
It
fair.
was mobsters that were smuggling things.
I'm getting excited about our mafiosa.
I'm not
Yeah.
doing that. I'm doing the next Mythos first, and then afterwards we
Alright,
might do
okay.
Mafia. I would like to do
Oh,
the Mythos
let's-
first because
I'd
I want to
like
get
to-
through more Mythos. So if everyone is
Okay.
game, I would like to do Mythos again in January.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
1966 is going to be called the Red Horseman.
Okay,
like it.
1996. Where?
Hong Kong.
Yeah,
You will be.
1996. You said?
Interesting.
It will be
1966.
a British spy from Berlin who is a double agent for the Soviets, is on the run and flees to Hong Kong, and you guys are sent after to track them down. All you know is they are called the Red Horsemen because nobody
Oh,
knows
okay.
their identity.
I know exactly who to make.
Oh.
Oh man, you ain't ready.
It sounds good.
I legitimately have no idea, so this will be interesting.
Better get ready.
We talk about when we get closer. Definitely British intelligence personnel.
Yeah.
We could definitely have an American attaché along as well because it's against the Soviets, the communists,
Mhm.
and it's
Oh,
height
yeah,
of
for
Cold,
sure.
height of Cold War and all that kind of stuff. So it's fitting.
Yeah.
But you'll be
Yeah,
going
I
into Hong
think that would
Kong.
be
You might
really
know
good.
Cantonese. You're not really going to know anything much about Hong Kong when you get there, and it's going to be just
Oh, yeah,
trying to figure
definitely
out
not.
who this person is and track him down. And amongst very scary things happening.
Of
No,
course,
get ready.
actually.
'Cause I'm
That
gonna
sounds
show you
good.
how to make an actual detective. No.
Sure.
Oh no, no. Watch. I already got it ready. Writing story down and
Well,
everything.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna hop off here. That was amazing. Always a good time. Definitely down for January.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
good.
November,
Cool.
December will be
What?
one shots.
Yeah.
Shadow Dark and
Okay,
Runner
cool.
and stuff.
See y'all next week then.
Yep. See you later. Thanks again, Goose. That
Yep,
was
see you
great.
later.
Yeah, just.
Catch you later.
Later.